stop and stare, you need the right plan. That's where Weedman Lawn Care comes in. Weedman's lawn care program is kid and pet friendly, uses golf course quality fertilizer, and has an effective weed treatment to dominate any issue. Get a free quote of Weedman's winning formula for your yard at weedman.com and get 50% off your first treatment. That's weedman.com. Weedman for the win.
Hey, this is former Badger Brad Norton.
Norman, it's a fake. Great call and great execution.
You're listening to a Good Karma Brands radio station, 100.5 ESPN, WTLX, Monona, Madison.
Broadcasting live from the Everlight Solar Studio, this is your Metro Kia of Madison Sports Center.
What is up, Madison? I'm Hunter Vaughn. Your Sports Center update is brought to you by ESPN Madison's opening day watch party on YouTube. While the Brewers and the White Sox opening day game airs on 100.5 ESPN, watch the game and share a second screen experience with some of your favorite ESPN Madison personalities. The opening day watch party Thursday during the Brewers White Sox on ESPN Madison's YouTube channel. With opening day just one day away, you can get ready for the start of the MLB season by heading over to ESPN.com, where 30 of ESPN's MLB writers made their 2026 season predictions. From division winners to league MVPs, you can see what the writers think and how the season will play out over at ESPN.com. Speaking of opening day, again, the Brewers start the season hosting the Chicago White Sox for a 3-game series. Game 1 will be tomorrow, as coverage is at starts at 12:35 and first pitch at 1:10. You can hear that game right here on Madison's home for Milwaukee Brewers baseball, 100.5 ESPN.
Metro Kia of Madison, Madison's trusted Kia dealer. Stop into Metro Kia on the east side of Madison or metrokiaofmadison.com.
Everybody's ego takes a shot on this show.
You gotta keep your chill with Jim, Matt, and Molly.
I am savage.
So you're not special. Jim, if we want to play this game, we can play this game.
And I'm just like, oh my God, this guy's going to swing on Jim. He's a complicated fellow.
People like me.
I don't think so.
This is Jim, Matt, and Molly on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin App, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
We're learning a lot about each other. Jim's an onion. You got to peel back the layers to get to the good part.
Russ called Jim Big J today. I was like, can we not greet him like that?
Big J, Jim Rutledge. Can we just change the name of the show as Big J, Matt, and Molly?
No, we can't. Big J, Big M, and Molly.
Little M. Big
No,
J.
no. See, that's what Ben was going to call me this morning. I was like, please don't. Don't say Big J and Little M in this sentence. Please.
That sounded really silly.
Broadcasting live from the Everlight Solar Studio in downtown Madison. Alongside Molly Brown, here's Jim Rutledge.
J and Little Molly. It is Jim, Matt, and Molly. We are presented by Coors Light. If the mountains are blue, you know what to do.
And that's Crush, a Coors Light.
That sounded really silly.
Yeah, it did.
Whatever. I'm Jim Rutledge. I have the power in the Everlight Solar Studio alongside Primetime Wollersheim. Get into the show, 844-770-3776. That's the Cardinals Talking text line. List is more.
You really think you're doing something with the clear glasses, don't
I am. You can see us on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream and stream us on the ESPN Wisconsin app. You guys like my my glasses?
I mean, you look like you're trying to be young with your backwards hat and clear glasses.
I am young.
Old Rutledge is at it again.
What's not young about me? What is not young about me, Molly?
Your age.
Age
Age is just a number, though, right? My 13-year-old actually just got glasses that look almost identical to those. And I actually have ones like that, too. I think you actually got those specific-looking ones to look like mine.
Yes, exactly. Yep, you got it.
But mine are only blue light. Do yours have a prescription?
No, mine are magnifying and blue light. So these are readers.
That's why your eyes look so big.
It's
like a magnifying glass. How it just makes
these are readers. I don't really need them for the show. I do need them to read and everything like that. Oh, you want me to put them back on?
Yeah, you have to keep them on the entire time now.
No, I'm gonna get a headache because if I'm looking at Ryan's all blurry. Like readers, if you look.
But your screen, can you see the Cardinals Talking text line?
I can see it. Yes. This is just a temporary solution. I don't see the eye doctor until May, I think, and so. I think I might need bifocals. I am going to get the clear glasses. I've been wanting them for a while. I'm excited to get that.
Just the clear frames or the...
Well, they'll have lenses in it, probably bifocals, so then I won't need the readers.
Can you unzoom from his face, please?
Yeah, please.
No, I plan to do the whole show this way, actually. Just
Please don't.
fully zoomed in on Jim's face.
Nobody wants this. This is
Jim is right.
old.
Nobody wants it.
Yeah,
It's a good before and after for carbon.
Yeah, thanks. So nice. All right.
Before Botox, after Botox.
Okay. You can show my face, no hydrofacial, and then show Molly's face, hydrofacial.
Full of hydrofacial.
I was going to say, is his current face the before or after the Botox, Molly? What are you trying to say?
Before. He hasn't had Botox yet.
No, I've not yet.
But his face might just look so good that it looks like he's had Botox. That's how...
She's saying it does not.
Oh, okay. I was trying
Readers
to
are one step closer to Jim getting Botox.
Look, once I get a hold of Nestor, he's a busy man, out and about, gallivanting, I will talk to him about Botox.
Shoot
without
up
a
your
doubt.
face.
Yes, please. I already look older with my... Do I look older or young with my head shaved?
Older.
I'd say younger, honestly.
Really?
Not by much, but by a little bit. Yeah, I just think that with the way that the hair was looking in the back there.
Which is how, Ryan.
I don't want to be insulting.
No,
Really?
you're not going to be insulting.
Really? You got nothing on Molly.
Well, I'm saying in order for you to look younger, I have to say you looked older before. So before you looked worse, but I think you look better now. That's what I'm saying.
Holy harsh.
I'm not saying you looked bad before, but you looked better, so therefore you looked worse before.
All right. Can't wait for today's show. This is a good time.
Let me just say, the bald head. Good look, Jim. Seriously, good
Thank
look.
you. I do get that a lot. From everyone but Molly, basically. So.
Yeah, Molly hates it. Molly just
No,
can't
I
stand it.
don't. I still am undecided if I like it. There's days where I'm like, oh, it does look nice. And there's other days that I'm like, oh.
Mr. Clean.
No, because as we know on this show, I
fair.
said that Mr. Clean is hot
And
because he's
I'm
bald
not.
and cleans the house.
Yes. I'm just bald. That's it.
Jim doesn't clean the house. That's
I
all
don't
it
clean
is.
anyone's houses, so no. I would not fall into the bald and hot category. All right. Get into the show, 844-770-3776. That's the Carbos Talking text line. This is more. You can see us on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream. You can see my cool guy backwards hat. And my Jim, Matt, and Molly Iron Jack quarter zip. It was weird. We'll get into stuff next segment here, but it was weird to pick out what to wear today because I don't really have – I have shorts set out because I'm going to Florida, but I wasn't going to wear shorts.
You're already, packing?
Well, here's honestly, I buy.
You're the exact opposite of Matt Hamilton.
We can get into Matt.
Matt packing 2 hours before the flight, and then Jim packing 2 days before, 3 days before, right?
5 days. Don't you leave on Monday?
Yes, I leave on Monday. So couple things. One, I'm not packed. I like to buy things, and we go to outlet stores. So over the last 3 or 4 months, I've bought summer type clothes at outlet stores, and I just put them in a pile, and I think I have enough of them out to now just take those and I'll take the tags off when I get down to Florida, and I'll just wear my new clothes down in Florida. So I'm not really packing. It's just in a pile.
Have you tried them on yet? First question.
Some. Most probably.
You plan to just try them on when you get there?
I know what size I am.
Okay, but are they all athletic shorts, or are they did you go to Banana Republic and you bought some actual shorts?
Banana Republic.
Why are you laughing at Banana Republic?
It's like Florida clothes.
I know, but it seems like I'm the old guy that goes to Banana Republic. I do.
Women
right.
my age go to Banana Republic.
All right, so then never mind.
And also, they have Banana Republic at Costco. I know it's your favorite store.
It is, and I do have a lot of Banana Republic. I felt like
attacked?
I was getting
That wasn't even an attack.
Okay,
I'm
I felt
sorry.
attacked. Yeah.
Maybe
I have a lot of Banana Republic.
But yeah,
clothes.
if you're wearing a khaki short versus a Nike basketball short, that's totally different sizing. So I would be concerned. I'd be like, oh, I packed 5 shorts, but 3 of these don't fit because I ate a little bit too much food in the last couple months. I've been hibernating.
Now to be fair, I probably got about 5 pounds. I got to get the Carbon World Health and work on that. But I will double check before I go. But anyways, I'm just setting out clothes, but I was I'm not going to wear my new clothes, and I didn't set out. I did bring up clothes from downstairs, kind of switch out to some summer clothes, but my shorts are not really out yet because it's not really short weather. And not that I have plenty of leg hair, so it's not like I look pasty white showing up with in shorts, but also it's still very, very white, my entire body. So
don't want to blind anyone,
right? So I was all right. So I found a pair of basically golf pants. They're basically men's Lululemon pants, they're super stretched, but they're thin. And then the same thing with the
comfortable.
Right, they are. And then same thing with a t-shirt. I only have T-shirts out or like either like white undershirt T-shirts or like shirts I sleep in. So I'm like, nah. So then I had to wear this, which is a little bit heavier than I wanted to. So it's just a weird day because by the time I came in, it was warm. And I was like, I don't have clothes that are warm. Like, I mean, they're cold or, you know what I mean? Like clothes to fit warm weather.
You need like amphibious clothes. Clothes that could fit in the warmth or the cold.
Yeah, and I think this is the closest I got. Molly, did you have that struggle? Because obviously you came in a lot earlier than I did, so it was freezing this morning.
I don't know if it was freezing this morning, but I also am not like going outside today, which sucks, even though it's nice weather. So I didn't really care about the weather versus like what I picked.
That's
so
fair.
I picked something that like I totally would wear in the winter.
Aunt Ryan's in a hoodie. His forward.
Ryan's in a hoodie when it's 85 degrees
if it was 75 degrees outside, I'd be wearing a parka. Like, let's be honest. I probably walked in here wearing like a winter coat. Not actually. I just wore a raincoat today, but it's 65 degrees. I don't want to be cold, guys. A hoodie might not be enough when I'm going home tonight. Like, the sun will be down.
True.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I didn't wear a jacket in, but like the way that our Milwaukee office is like you basically walk through a mall to get out to your car, and then I'm in like a covered parking garage. So it's like I'm not even like outside technically.
That's fair.
So.
That's fair.
Don't you hate spending the day inside when it's like actually getting warm too? It makes it feel like you're just wasting away. Well, I feel the same way, honestly. Like I just sit inside all day. I don't ever go outside. We have like a meeting on the 3rd floor, and then we have like a balcony out there that we sometimes sit in the sun, and then that's all I see for the entire day.
I brought walking shoes because I am going to get out this spring and summer and fall.
Nice.
Yes. And it is today. I had to work from home for some of the day, so I did get outside. I am a tad worried I got burned.
Where?
On the dome.
I was just curious.
I was at home with my kid. I didn't walk around. I'm not walking around topless.
I didn't know if you were like the guy you saw on John Nolan the other day. Pasty white skin reflecting and like blinding
Which also,
all the cars.
I have an issue with that. Like, I was listening on my drive home from her day, and I have a problem with you, like, complaining about whiteness because I am...
Like how pale skin is what Molly's trying to say.
Sorry, how pale skin is.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, I'm sure Jim has complained about that too.
Let's just clarify for anyone hearing this the first time.
Whiteness coming out of winter, okay? Like, the paleness of your skin. I'm just a pale person in general, so I have to use like fake tan. 2, I like to protect my skin, so I don't like going out in the sun without like a ton of sunscreen or like high SPF sunscreen. So like, also, this is just this person's probably first time getting out because it's finally nice out, and now you want to crap on how white he is?
Let's go with pale.
Judgmental Jim.
Pale.
But he also was very white. But
like, I get it. You need like sunglasses to look at the person. I totally understand because I am that person.
It was more like it just didn't fit of the person of how fit they were and how manicured and like even the way he had his like shirt tied around his waist. Like everything was like, I want to be looked at, but then
it's like ChatGPT created.
Yes.
Maybe that's why he was so white then. Why he was so pale. He wants to be looked at. Because
Okay.
his paleness distracts you.
Okay, because otherwise you'd think like that person would be also tan. Like they would either do the self tanner or they would go to a tanning bed and they
GTL, Gym Tan Laundry.
Exactly.
That's
I was
what?
just throwing all. You don't know Gym Tan Laundry?
Gym Tan Laundry?
Yeah.
No.
Ryan, Jersey Shore.
Oh, is that like where the Jersey Shore people would get tan?
Yes, it was GTL.
Okay.
So
That was their
every
day.
day they would Gym Tan Laundry. Gym Tan Laundry.
Oh gosh, that show was popular right before I started getting into like reality TV. I watched a couple episodes.
So good.
Their skin color was concerning.
Yeah, that wasn't.
I mean, yeah,
that
they
was,
probably
that was
all
not
have
a skin
skin cancer
color.
now.
That was paint. That
But,
was not
like-
a skin color.
Also, yeah. So, Jim, have
Yeah.
you seen Christmas with the Cranks? One of my favorite Christmas movies.
Maybe once.
Okay, so there's a scene where Jamie Lee Curtis and what's the dude that plays Santa Claus?
Tim Allen. That's why I've only
Tim
seen
Allen.
it once. Cause,
Okay, so Tim Allen and Jamie Lee Curtis, they're getting ready because the whole premise of the movie is we're not doing Christmas this year because our daughter's not here. She's like a grown adult. And so we're going to like go on vacation, go on a cruise. So they get ready to like go on a cruise, and one of the pieces of getting ready was we have to go tan. Because otherwise when we get there, we're going to get burnt. And actually, funny enough, Tim Allen gets Botox as well. So there you go. But yeah, like the thing there is that they go to like a tanning bed before so they don't get burned when they actually go on their vacation. So I'm just curious, are you thinking about doing that? Because
No.
you're going to be in some high UV.
I will be in some high UV. I have. Wait, I gotta figure it out because I like this. I like the spray bottle for the sunscreen. I don't like the consistency of sunscreen. I don't like touching Like when the
Nobody
girls were
does. You think people enjoy like rubbing that on themselves?
I don't know. I assumed everyone else put. So like with the girl, I hated. Like I was horrible putting on the. They're old enough now they can put it on themselves because it's like because they have like the stuff with like zinc in it, so it's like
that stuff does not go into your skin. That just makes you even more pale.
Right? Yes. So it's just like, and then it's stuck on my hands, and it gets on everything. It's on your clothes. So thankfully they're old enough where they don't have to have the zinc. Like they're basically covered in zinc. They don't have that anymore. But I bought. Smart or not, I bought a bald like sunscreen. They said that like it's supposed to like work well for bald people.
Sunscreen?
Like a shaved head sort of from Bald Brothers. Give them a little free advertising. Maybe they'll send me some stuff.
I've never heard of this.
Yeah, so I went on Amazon and looked it up, and when I bought my readers here, I bought my Bald Brothers. I got some lotion for my head, on my shoulders, and then also I got some sunscreen for my bald head there. So, and then also I can blend it into my face. So it's SPF 50.
Bald Boss?
Yeah, Bald Boss. That's what it was. Yeah.
Okay, I was going to say Bald Brothers. When I Google it, it's a comedy tour.
Okay, so no, Bald Boss. Bald Boss.
Okay, interesting.
Yes, so.
I hope that works for you.
SPF 50.
Is it waterproof?
Yes. And it's supposed to like be kind of, I don't know what matte means for like.
MATCE?
Not shiny.
Yes, but like for my bald head. Because I've had like matte like stuff like hair gel stuff, but like obviously means different with that.
Means that it's not going to make your bald head look like a cue ball.
You're not going to blind any of the cars on the highway. Yeah, you'll be good.
Good. Because my hotel is on the beach, so I do need to be covered in SPF 50. For sure.
Jim's whole family will wake up every day because the light will come in and it'll just reflect off Jim's head like a disco ball. Just wake up, kids! The sun's in the room.
Oh, yes. There's also the constant concern of like, you don't want your children to burn. It's actually okay. I'd rather get burnt than have my children get burned. One,
for
obviously,
sure, because they're just going to be annoying.
Yes.
I was going to say, because you're worried about their skin or because of how annoying it would be?
Molly gave the real answer.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, yes, you're worried about their skin as well, but like, if they get burnt, oh my gosh, you're never going to hear the end of it. The whining.
Oh, never ends, right?
I can believe it.
Like
I was a kid.
You would think that they were burned by a stove. And then they don't want to do anything. And I already got a 12-year-old who barely wants to do anything. And so, like, I'm already worried about dragging her outside. This is a place she picked, so she better be into it. But, yeah, I'm bracing myself for some frustrations.
You're going to need some resilience, Jim.
But that's
you're going to fight through adversity.
That's what the sun is for. So, like, that's the trade-off.
Adversity makes great teams, and it breaks bad ones. Or what is it?
I think that was right. That was pretty close.
So be a good team, Jim.
Good job.
See if the adversity makes or breaks your family this next week.
Well, I'll update everyone when I'm back on Monday.
Is he coming back alone or with the family?
Or am I left down
there? He's going to fly back early. Actually, would you rather come back or stay in Florida by yourself?
Stay in Florida. So
thanks. What kind of crap is that?
You're right. I'm sorry. But I could use the ESPN West Palm studio. So
not true.
I have one quick thing. I will not out the person who told me this story, but it is one of the most insane and funny things I've ever heard in my life.
Oh, God.
It's someone I know through work, but not at Good Karma. They were telling me that they went on vacation, and they're older, so they didn't have their kids. And him and his wife went on their first vacation or early vacation without their kids. They went to Italy. And he just flew home after 2 days because he couldn't handle being on vacation with her anymore.
Oh, my gosh.
It's just, they're married. They're still happily married. But, like.
How long was she in Italy then?
It was like a 2-week thing.
Honestly, if my husband did that, like, one, I'd be so mad. But then two, I'd be like, you know what? I'm just going to go enjoy pizza every day, eat some pasta, go to the coast. Who does that, actually? Like, honestly.
It was unhinged, but also hilarious. And you know what? Tip of the cap. He's just like, you know what? He's honestly like, if I stay, we're going to get divorced, so I need to go home. Like, that was the better option with how they were interacting on vacation a couple days in.
That's insane.
Absolutely. You know what's not insane? Going to Simon Chevy in Mount Horeb. You're only minutes away from a better buying experience at Simon Chevy in Mount Horeb. Go see Tyler or go see anyone of the team out there at Simon Chevy in Mount Horeb. Aaron's the guy that sold me multiple trucks out there, and I've had a better buying experience every single time. So go out to Simon Chevy in Mount Horeb. This is Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly
Okay, Jim, the phone's on. Say your take now about Jordan Love and Matt LaFleur.
Nope, that's a photo. That's a photo, not a video.
League sources are telling me that Jim Rutledge needs to hold his phone further back.
League sources tell me you guys need to learn to listen.
Presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End the friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
What's up, everybody? March 27th, go get your tickets. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be me, Finesse Antetokounmpo, my co-host, Tony C, and Nature Boy. Woo! Ric Flair. It's going to be nice. It's going to be dope. You guys are going to love it. It's going to be an experience, and we're going to have a lot of fun. It's basically a party/podcast.
Yeah, we're throwing a party at the Riverside, March 27th, TALiveshow.com. Who's the guest again? Can I get a woo? Woo! With Ric Flair. Can't wait.
See you guys.
At Carbon World Health, feeling your best isn't a luxury, it's a lifestyle. From advanced aesthetics and rejuvenating med spa treatments to personalized wellness care, everything there is designed around you. Whether you're refreshing your look, boosting your confidence, or investing in total body wellness, Carbon World Health combines medical expertise with a spa-like experience you'll love. Discover the med spa Sun Prairie is talking about. Book your consultation today at Carbon World Health, where wellness meets results.
Condon Jewelers, the jeweler on the east side, the jeweler on your side. When you see Diamond Jim, you can count on him to be on your side. Selection beyond compare with on-site repair, so you can wear your jewelry with pride. Condon Jewelers, the jeweler on the east side, the jeweler on your side.
I'm Boomer Esiason. My mom died from cancer. She was only 37 years old. She didn't have life insurance, and that was devastating for my family. That's why having life insurance is so important to me. Ethos makes it fast and easy. Get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. You can get up to $3 million in coverage with no medical exam.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Talk about stepping up. Bang! Bang! It's time to level up your game. Introducing the all-new ESPN app. All of ESPN, all in one place. Your home for the most live sports and the best championship moments.
The electricity is palpable.
Step up your game with no annual contract required. It's the ultimate fan experience. Level up for more on the ESPN app or at stream.espn.com. Sign up now.
Zimbrick Honda has been a proud part of the Madison community since 1973. They're your one-stop shop for over 250 new Hondas to choose from. Whether you're looking for a sedan, SUV, or truck, their selection of new vehicles is second to none. Stop in today at their location on Fish Hatchery Road and check out their full lineup of vehicles and find the one that's right for you, or browse their vehicle selection online at ZimbrickHonda.com. That's ZimbrickHonda.com. Shop local, shop Zimbrick Honda.
The Brew Crew are back on March 26th.
Curio sends it deep to left, and there she goes.
Catch the Brewers on local TV as they open up the season against the Chicago White Sox.
And Yelich launches one deep right center field. Forget about it. Oh, my goodness, third deck.
Brewers opening day is presented by Construction Business Group. Tune in March 26th at 1:10 on Fox 6 in Milwaukee, or check your local listings to watch the game.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light. Also brought to you by J&K Security Solutions, securing homes and businesses in the Madison area since 1987.
Carbon World Health Health is the place that you need to go if you are looking to get started on your health and wellness journey. You guys know that I've been going there for my hydrofacials. I think this next time that I go, I'm going to get this like micro-needling facial, which I'm super excited about. But there you have all the different things. Like I mentioned before to Jim, they've got Botox, they've got hydrofacials, they've got the skin pen. I'm not saying it like that. I'm saying it like I'm going to need some Botox too in the future. They told me to wait until I'm at least in my 30s, but we all can have things done. But they've got cryotherapy, the gym on the west side, everything. It's absolutely amazing. So if you're looking to get started on your health and wellness journey, I recommend that you head over to Carbon World Health to start today.
She's Molly Brown. I am Jim Rutledge. I am in the Everlight Solar Studio with Primetime Wollersheim. Molly is in Milwaukee.
Guess how hot it is in here? I don't know the actual temperature for what it's worth.
I'm guessing very hot.
Oh my God, I think it's 78 degrees in here.
And that ESPN sweatshirt you're wearing or hoodie cannot be cool.
Yeah, we were talking about warm weather versus cold weather clothing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it didn't matter when I was upstairs, but down here, my palms are sweaty. My knees are weak.
Arms are heavy.
Arms are heavy. There's vomit going to be on my sweater already.
Your spaghetti? Who's spaghetti? Like how does
Yes, my spaghetti.
Yes.
Yes. But no, I genuinely am sweating.
I understood the references, yes.
I don't think Ryan did.
What works
Genuinely,
anymore.
I don't know if you did because you would probably say, "Oh, I wasn't alive when that song came out."
Oh yeah, I was. 8 Mile
Like
came out.
2002.
When did 8 Mile? I
was
think 8
living
Mile
in
came out.
Lacrosse when 8 Mile came out. That's what I know.
The movie I feel like came out in the late 2000s. So I was very much aware.
The song came out at the same time as the movie. That's what I'm saying. I was living in Lacrosse when the movie came out.
Was it really that late? I don't think it was that late. I feel like we're getting
2002.
All right, thank you.
Really? Wow.
Well, that's when the movie came out.
Wow. All right. Well, that movie had staying power because I saw that movie like 8 times when I was 12. That was an
You've
awesome
seen 8 Mile 8 times?
Just probably 18.
Too bad you weren't 8.
I might have been, honestly. I was watching R-rated movies when I was like 10.
Yeah, 8 Mile, there's some scenes in there where...
There's some intense stuff that happens in 8 Mile.
I've only seen that like once or twice, so I don't know that movie.
There is something in a movie that if you were 12, you'd never forget.
There was a reference to that movie that I used in the office just the other day. We were talking about private schools, and I said, you went to Cranbrook. That's a private school. And because we were talking about the disparity.
Yeah, I don't remember that part.
We were talking about the disparity.
That's at the end, Molly.
Like I said, I've seen it once or twice, and it was years ago.
You should watch it again.
It's a great movie.
I did remember liking it. It's just a movie that I'm like, it's like dark and like green the entire time.
Yep.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
That's a great way to describe it.
There's a
Gritty
filter
would
on
be
that
the,
whole
yes,
movie,
yes.
yes.
There's clearly a filter on it, yes. Mekhi Phifer in it. Obviously referenced the
Is that
song.
the mom? Mekhi Phifer?
What?
Say that. Well, who did you just say?
Mekhi Phifer.
You're thinking of? Are you thinking of Haley's mom?
He's thinking of Michelle Pfeiffer.
Yes, that is what I'm thinking of.
That's what I thought.
She's not the mom.
Who
in
I
that
thought you were
movie.
talking about.
Mekhi Phifer, his friend, the guy in the dress.
the dude.
Yes.
Oh, that's
who's
who
in like
that is.
a million things. How do we not know? Big Papa looked over here. How do we not know who Mekhi Phifer is?
I've never seen this guy in my life.
Was he a
He's
musician?
referenced in the song.
Was he a musician like in the early 2000s?
In that song, he is.
Yes. No, Mekhi Phifer.
Oh, is that what he was saying that whole time?
I
always thought he
didn't
was
know
saying Michelle
that
Pfeiffer. I thought he was saying Michelle Pfeiffer.
I can't.
That is so funny. My kid listens to that song literally every day. Like he
Pain the
knows
pie
the words
pipe.
to it. So I'm gonna have to like pay more attention. That's
Oh,
just
so
one of the
that's
parts
what-
that I just go like, nah,
Yes,
nah, nah,
exactly.
nah.
That whole kind of like
I
three
can't
line.
get by with my 9 to
Right,
5, and I
right,
can't get by the right type of life
right
for
for
my
my family, man.
Mekhi
That's
Phifer. Oh my
amazing.
God, I can't. I'm dying right now.
There's never been a more brutal time where we can't play like unlicensed music on the show.
Big Papa just tell us that we
Or
can.
licensed music because I really want to listen to 8 Mile now. Lose yourself.
He's got. All right. This is all right. Hold on a second here. You have to have seen. You guys probably never seen ER.
Definitely
show?
not. No, not. I've watched The Pit, which is like the
He's in I
spin-off
Know What You
of
Did
the-
Last Summer.
Yep. Dawn of the Dead.
Nope.
No.
Honey.
What's that?
I know the movie, but I've never seen it. Jessica Alba.
Okay.
He was in the. Let's see here. What? I mean, he's been in a million things.
He's in a lot of movies. That doesn't mean that we've seen him. He was in a lot of movies in the 90s.
Yeah.
But, like,
My guy, do you not
Divergent?
realize that we were barely alive?
Divergent.
That's not from the 90s.
That was a bomb of a movie, though.
Was it?
Oh
Is that the
Yeah.
movie about a plane?
Nope.
No, that's the one with Shailene Woodley.
Yes.
That's the one that was based off the young adults novel series. Yeah, it was very popular when I was in middle school, high school. The movies were not great. They were fine. But yeah, Mekhi Phifer. Jim.
Is it Brian's Song, the TV remake of Brian's Song?
Jim, this is the
Jim,
point where
it
you just
doesn't-
stop
yes,
listening
no
to
kidding.
references
Oh my
because
gosh.
we don't
Oh,
know
Mellow
them.
Rutledge
remix
is
with
at
Josh
it
Hartnett?
again.
Or remake with Josh
Stop.
Hartnett?
He's not
Stop.
going to give up.
Move on to the
He's
next
not going
actor.
to give up, Molly.
I still know what you did last summer. No?
Once again, that's like 2005.
I have not seen I Know What You Did Last Summer. I think there's like a spin-off show of that, though, now.
There's like 8 of those movies, I'm pretty sure. It's a lot of IP there. Jim is just so lost in Google and looking at Mekhi Phifer's IMDb.
I'm so upset right now.
He can't host a radio show anymore.
Mekhi Phifer is like, oh my God.
It's not that big a deal.
It is. And the fact you didn't even know his lyrics were
How do you spell his name?
Mekhi Phifer, M-E-K-H-I.
M-E-K-H-I.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to put out a poll question. Do you know who Mekhi Phifer is?
No.
From the
And
Jim
if
Matt
nothing
Molly
else,
Twitter page.
both you like the song. The name is said in the song.
Okay,
I said, I mumbled the word.
There's a lot
what
of-
don't you understand?
There's a lot of lines like that in rap songs where you just kind of mumble along even though you don't know the words.
No
Exactly.
Mekhi Phifer. This is my life.
We can come back with that. We just can't play it on YouTube.
No, because we got Evan Cohen joining. I'm not going to play
This is the question I'm asking Evan. Also,
For sure.
I'm going to
No,
ask.
Evan's going to just rail us. He's going to be so mad at us for not knowing this.
So I'm going to ask him this, but also I do want to I'm going to leave this little breadcrumb. We'll talk about it with Evan, and I want you guys to put your thinking caps on. I want our audience to put their thinking caps on. So the Milwaukee Brewers, their unofficial slogan from Mark Antanasio is, "We're just here for the vibes." Like, what is the kind of what they said? Like, we're here to
provide a summer of fun.
Provide a summer of
They're
fun.
the Matt Hamilton of the show.
Right.
So, unfortunately, Matt still has to work.
The Brewers, they want to provide a summer of fun, which I'm going to give them a ton of credit for because I think they're the most honest team in the state of Wisconsin. What they say they're trying to do is exactly what they do, and they're excellent at it. So I want to come up with other slogans for other teams in the states, specifically Badger football, Packers, and the Milwaukee Bucks. So a little truth in advertising that we'll work on throughout the show. But we got Evan Cohen coming up next. This is Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly.
I think, when they got to the NFC Championship games, they had
They were
buys.
1 seeds?
Yeah, they were buys.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, anyways.
Semantics.
Facts sometimes get you. No, those are facts.
No, yeah, it's a technical fact.
Take
Semantical facts.
All right, I'm not going to do it. Technical fact? You mean the facts?
Yes.
All right, let's go to Brett
Technically, you're
Madison.
right.
Presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
I worried that I couldn't work a full-time job and still have time for college. But I'm so glad I didn't let that stop me. At Madison College, I found my stride. My classes are flexible and hands-on, and I walk on campus feeling inspired. My advice to others? Make your dreams a reality. There's more to your story at Madison College.
Visit madisoncollege.edu to get started.
Imagine the peace of mind knowing your home or business is safe 24/7. I'm Jeffrey Beckman, president of J&K Security Solutions, and we provide security you can trust. Serving Madison and southern Wisconsin, J&K Security Solutions offers state-of-the-art home and business security systems tailored to your needs. From video surveillance to home and business automation, to find out how J&K Security can help secure what matters most in your life, visit jksecurity.com.
It's well known that the boss at the exteriors company is a perfectionist.
It's a gift.
He not only oversees every job, he inspects each aspect of the operation to get to the root of what your project will actually need to be long-lasting.
Call 960-ROOF.
Oh, he's proud of all the reviews.
What can I say? Take a look.
The Exteriors Company, built for Wisconsin, backed by expertise.
Do you have trouble getting in and out of the bathtub? Are you afraid you'll slip and fall entering or exiting a tub? Safe Step walk-in tubs can transform your bathtub from an area of concern to a calming refuge. Call them today at 1-800-731-4558 and save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs and showers are proudly made in Tennessee and offer an ultra-low step-in, avoiding that difficult climb over a traditional bathtub wall. They also offer a variety of therapeutic benefits that may help soothe your aching muscles and joints, increasing your mobility, boosting your energy, and improving your sleep. Safe Step walk-in tubs are designed to easily fit your existing tub space and are often installed in as little as 1 day. Just dial 1-800-731-4558 today to save $1,600 and receive a free shower package. That's 1-800-731-4558 for a free no-obligation consultation and to save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs. Safety never felt so good.
What's new at Zimbrick Chevrolet? A lot. A free car wash with every service, plus a brand new detail facility to keep your ride looking fresh all year long. Relax with coffee and snacks while you wait, and if you can't, grab one of their numerous service loaners, take the shuttle, or even get a lift on them. Plus, Zimbrick Chevrolet has the largest new Chevrolet inventory in southern Wisconsin, and you'll never overpay at Zimbrick Chevrolet. Zimbrick Chevrolet in Sun Prairie, the name you can trust.
Listen to Madison Money Guy every Saturday morning at 7 a.m. on 100.5 ESPN and ESPNWisconsin.com.
I like to refer to inflation as the silent killer. It's an invisible risk. It's just the idea that things get more expensive over time. You're going to need milk and eggs when you're in your early 60s and when you're in your early 80s. You're going to get a loaf of bread, and it's going to be more expensive 20 years from now.
Christian Finfrock is the Madison Money Guy. Call him today at 208-1800.
At Associated Bank, we thought about speaking like other banks with hoity-toity names like Total Privilege Pay or something. But we don't speak bankish, we speak your language. When we say 2-day early pay, we mean you get paid 2 days early. $50 overdraft grace zone? That's a grace zone of up to $50 if overdrafts happen. And maintenance fee-free account? Well, that speaks for itself. At Associated Bank, we get you. That's why we've got you. Learn more at associatedbank.com/YouGotThis. Member FDIC.
Hey, it's Riley Yauk. Stay in the know on area high school sports and follow ESPN Madison on social media for Prep Mania on Deck, each week's preview for the top games and events. Prep Mania on Deck is brought to you by Zimbrick Honda, a proud supporter of high school sports and local communities.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly, featuring 2026 curling national champion Matt Hamilton on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
There's a lot to address with you guys. I always appreciate you guys having me on every other week. I also have learned clearly none of you ever listen to our show.
From Madison to the Big Apple.
When we're talking about Wisconsin basketball and how we should feel and how it ends, you're relating it to bowl games. I don't think it's fair for us to sit here and say we should win the national championship every year. The normality for us should be January 1st or beyond bowl, second weekend college basketball NCAA tournament on the men's side.
It's time for Evan Cohen on Jim, Matt, and Molly.
See, Evan says that, and nobody gets mad. I say the Badgers' new expectations should be the Sweet 16 because they're essentially a mid-major, and everyone's all up in their feels on all of ESPN Madison's social media. We'll get to Evan and why that song is playing in a second. Evan Cohen joins us now on the Yuengling guest hotline. Yuengling, the oldest brewery in America, and now officially in Wisconsin. Evan, I had a moment that crushed my soul that both Primetime Wollersheim, Molly Brown, and nobody here in the ESPN Madison office knew who Mekhi Phifer was, to the point where Molly and Ryan didn't know the name Mekhi Phifer was in this song that they like. You know who Mekhi Phifer is, correct?
God. Of course I know who Mekhi Phifer is. It's not even only 8 Mile, which is what everybody knows him from. You know what I loved him in also? You ever see Honey, Jim?
Yes.
Oh my
I referenced it. Yes.
Of course you guys loved Honey. Tell me why.
He was great.
Oh, Mekhi Phifer was. He was the most memorable person as Jessica Alba has like a teeny tiny crop top on the cover of the movie.
Really?
Sure.
Really? Yeah.
Jessica Alba. Wait a minute, Molly.
Yes.
Couple things. First of all, Jessica Alba, drop dead gorgeous in that movie. No question about it.
And she looks the same 30 years later.
She's beautiful, and she's a great actress, and I liked her in Entourage. But I truly believe that that's a good movie outside of how beautiful Jessica Alba is. Soundtrack is good. Yeah. Just like the music executive that has the Justin Timberlake curly hair back in the day. I just isn't who was in it? Little Romeo, right, Jim? Was it Bow Wow or Romeo?
I thought it was Romeo. I thought it was Romeo.
Great show.
It was so good, and that's a good movie. But to not know Mekhi Phifer is a disgrace. He's a great actor.
Well, now that you've said his name, I know it in the song.
But that's what?
But that's the part of the song, that is the part of Lose Yourself by Eminem, where I just mumble the words. My 3-year-old is obsessed with that song, and he sings it every single day. But it's the part of the song where you're just na 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 na. You don't know the words to it, so I didn't know it until Jim said it.
Wow.
Right.
All right.
That
I used to love this show.
Yeah, right. I know, Evan. I want to get to your Badger take first here that you shared, I believe, on Wilde and Tausch, and it's something that actually way back.
And shockingly, Tausch was off. That's so weird that he was off. He's not usually off, but he was off. It was a day that ends in Y, so I guess I can understand that. Yeah.
Well, yeah, we don't understand that. The athlete not around. I don't know what that means.
Can't relate.
Matt will be back.
When's Matt back?
If you're just tuning in, Matt will be back at the end of April. So,
unfortunately, Matt still has to work.
But, so anyways, the idea of the Sweet 16 is kind of maybe the new standard for Badger basketball.
Yeah. You want me to walk you through that, Jim?
We did play it in the open, but yeah, why don't you give us your own take? Yep.
Okay, so yeah, because it wasn't like something that I was coming in thinking, all right, here's my big take for the day, which I have done. Like, I know what you guys are talking about, or Wilde and Tausch. I'm like, okay, here's my thing that I'm going to say. This wasn't one of those things. So Brian Bulaga was in that day, and he was talking about the idea of at Iowa, where he played college football, the goal every year was a January 1st bowl game, right? So back when Jim and I were growing up, January 1st bowl game just means like the BCS bowls now. Like the playoff games were always on January 1st. So that was both figurative and literal in many ways, his point. And then I had the realization, I'm like, I kind of understand something now, because when I went to school at UW, I was there from 98 to 02, the whole thing was Barry always wanted to get to the Rose Bowl. January 1st bowl game. And I would always be like, well, we get there because Barry Alvarez is so damn good. Why don't we try to go for more? And then I was like, oh, well, that's pretty obvious now because Barry, was with Hayden Fry at Iowa, right?
Yep.
At some point, or had that relationship with him. And so that's probably where that all came from, is that when you're shooting for a national championship, you're going to fall short, because that's not the way Wisconsin sports are made up on the men's side. Women's side, different story. We win titles. And so I was like, oh, this makes a lot of sense. What's the equivalent in men's basketball? And I said, well, that seems like second weekend, Sweet 16, like as if they were playing tomorrow night. So in my mind, I just came up with that point of like, yeah, we're a January 1st football goal, and we're a Sweet 16 basketball goal. I think Luke Fickell, and I understand this initially, came in, was like, no, I'm going to try to win a championship. Obviously, that's not the right mentality, as odd as that sounds. But if your goal is January 1st Bowl or Sweet 16, I think that's reasonable. That's where that came from. Hopefully that makes sense to the audience.
Okay, but realistically now, with this, where the state of both of those programs are, what is their standard? Because it's not a January 1st game. It's not even a bowl game. Like, what is it?
Well, no, Molly, it's based on track record. It has not been that, but I do believe it should still be that, right? And so if we're in this bowl game, and it's not to the level that we need to be, then we can look at that as the standard. But that's the point. Is like, I'm not gonna. If Coach Fickell takes the football team to 9 wins this year, hypothetically, and we go to a bowl game, and it is, I don't know, make up a bowl game that's not a playoff bowl game, but like right on the cusp.
Well, we were talking about the Capital One, Orange Bowl game? Is that what that is? Does that exist anymore? I don't know.
The Orange Bowl is a premier bowl, like Capital One
the
Bowl.
Orange Bowl, yes, that's like that's the national
but like,
championship.
Okay, sorry, but that's like what we.
Capital One Bowl is what you're talking about.
Yeah.
That's a different bowl. So.
Right. So if you're saying that Outback Bowl, I believe is what it was, right?
Yeah.
So the which we've been in before. I've been there in Tampa with Wisconsin in there. So that's the kind of bowl game, or the equivalent today, that you would look at and say, all right, that's a good step in the right direction. I feel good about what's happening with the program.
I almost think a ReliaQuest Bowl is good at this point. Like, seriously.
No, but Molly, you're okay. Wait a minute. What are we doing now?
I understand what you're saying, but I'm just saying, like, the fact that this team is so low to me, and maybe I'm just way too harsh on this program, but the fact that, like in my mind, they stink, they're irrelevant, We talked about the joke of what it is for season tickets, that they're begging people to buy season tickets. Like, this program is so low right now that a ReliaQuest Bowl,
I don't know that. I don't know that. What's happening?
Oh, you haven't heard about this? Okay, so I'm not going to reread the email because I read it yesterday, but essentially the Badgers sent out an email to fans yesterday saying, we've extended the deadline for buying season tickets for this next year of Badgers football, so because we want you to be able to experience the marvelous magic of Lambeau Field and all the things that come with whatever Badgers season. Yeah, all the things, right? So we were joking about on the show that it's desperate that Wisconsin is doing this, and they are starting packages for season tickets for Wisconsin football this next season start at like $250 a ticket.
$250 a ticket for one game?
No, for like one season ticket. So like to get you into 6 games, it's $250. No, for the entire season, $250 gets you into Camp Randall for the season.
And okay, so
I'm saying that the ReliaQuest Bowl, that if you dangle the ReliaQuest Bowl game in front of Riley or Ryan, like they're snatching that up. Like that is me, that is the like. I get it that the expectations are to get to, the bigger bowl game, the Capital One game or whatever it is. Like, I understand that, but at this point, it's like they need to lower their standards because they're so low of a program in my mind.
Okay, so let's so there's a few different things going on right now. Let's go one by one. Number one, what is a reasonable expectation for our program when things we feel like are right? I think a reasonable expectation is the historical January 1st bowl game, which means making the college football playoff. Maybe not winning a game in it, but making it. I think that is a reasonable expectation/goal. That does not mean it's going to happen every single year, but that is, if you plopped Barry Alvarez back into the football program today, I'd expect them to make the college football playoff, okay? That's number one. Number two, for men's college basketball, I believe it is a reasonable expectation to think the Badgers, and Greg Gard specifically, can put together a Sweet 16 caliber team on most years. Do I think it is a reasonable expectation for them to always be there? No. Do I think it's a reasonable expectation for them to win a Sweet 16 team game and get to the Elite Eight? Once every 5 or 6 years, maybe. I'm just trying to be realistic. That's where I am right now. I'm not thinking national championship. I'm not thinking past those two goals for both programs. If they're coming off insulting to my fellow Badger fans, I hope that's not the case, because that is not what I'm trying to do. I think that, in a way, you guys are saying my expectations are too high, which scares me.
Yeah, so I have upset a lot of Badger fans because I said it meaner, that Wisconsin, to me, for football and basketball, is closer to being a mid-major than a blue blood. College, if we're setting the expectation, we've moved away from the Bull Ryan Bowl. I meant Bull Ryan Bowl. From the Bull Ryan expectation and from the Brett Bielema expectations for what we thought we were going to do. And now we are just, hey, let's make the Sweet 16 and maybe we make a bowl game. And I agree with you, that's the new standard. But to me, the Badger football is closer to the Don Morton era. And Badger basketball has lower standards than it had with Bo Ryan, which then just puts the Badgers, I'm not saying they're a mid-major, but they're closer to being a mid-major than they are a Power 5 football team or a blue blood basketball team.
Yeah, but I don't know. Okay, blue blood is based on history, so we'll never be a blue blood.
Okay.
That's like impossible.
Okay. But in general, they're still closer to the middle than they are to the top.
But Jim, okay, but I'm not trying to mince words, but I just don't know that that's the right way of phrasing it, because of the fact that when you think about blue bloods in college basketball, you go to the place of they're not as good anymore, or when you're critiquing them, I should say, they're not as good anymore as we historically know them to be. So let me rephrase this and ask it differently. What do we historically know Wisconsin basketball to be?
For me, I view them, I guess, what's your history of it? Since the arrival of Dick Bennett, I view this as a team that will always make the tournament, and more often than not, make the Sweet 16, at least under Bo Ryan. Now, under Greg Gard, they're a team that you can say always makes the tournament, even though he's missed it twice. But I think, I would say they are a regular tournament basketball team. That's been their standard. If you mix in from Dick Bennett through now Greg Gard, you can say the Badgers are a team that finishes around 20 wins and more often than not makes the NCAA tournament.
Okay, all right, so let's go there. So Blue Blood is about the historical, been there forever program, and a program like UNC fires their head coach in Hubert Davis because he doesn't match what the school is used to and has accepted as the standard. So when you think about Wisconsin basketball, you think about a program that makes the tournament every year. That is what you just said.
Yep.
I don't know that that's considered a mid-major, but that is now the expectation for you is the low end make the tournament, the high end make the Sweet 16.
Yep.
So this year, we lived up to expectations based on Jim Rutledge.
I guess. Yeah, I thought this team would go farther.
Don't backtrack, Jim,
but Molly, I did say afterwards, I said I have to lower my expectations for this team. That now going forward, that I have lowered my expectations. This year, I thought they were a Sweet 16 team. Yeah. I thought this year's team specifically could go to the Sweet 16.
I picked them to go to the Final Four.
Oof.
It's terrible.
My goodness.
Yeah, well, okay, but Molly, here's the thing. I look at college basketball in the NCAA tournament, and I say, all right, is there a veteran backcourt that I think could carry a team? We had that this year.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Nick Boyd had played in the Final Four for Florida Atlantic a few years ago. And Blackwell is awesome. So, like, I'm looking at Boyd and Blackwell thinking, like, okay, we got something here. We didn't, obviously. That's a bad loss. I'm sure Coach Gard will be the first to tell you that. I mean, literally on our show last week, Coach Gard was on, and I said to him on the air, we'll talk next week if you're in the Sweet 16, okay? You're good to go? And he goes, if we're there, we'll talk.
You jinxed it.
So, okay. Yeah, I jinxed it. It's just a little guest booking on the air. But, yes, I jinxed it. I don't know. Like, I guess what are we concluding here? Because I don't think this has been a glass half full conversation about the school that we're all rooting for and the athletic program that we're all rooting for. I think we're trying to figure out proper expectations. We're all trying to compliment them. We're all talking Badgers as much as we possibly can, and we all want these teams to win.
We
right?
do. Yes.
But we're not at the place that we thought we were going to be. That is not ripping anybody. That is just saying, if I told you that Badger team would lose in the first round, would you be surprised? The answer is yes. I'll use Molly's thing that I wasn't aware of. If I told you that there needed to be alternate ways of selling season tickets because it wasn't sold out upon arrival, would that surprise you? The answer is yes. Now, to be fair, is that everyday walk of life where everybody in every business is like, all right, we're going to try to sell a product this way. If it doesn't work, we'll try to sell it that way. Yeah, that's every single day in every business. But that is the beauty of Badger football. It hasn't been like every other business. Maybe it is now.
So, Evan, what this is a loaded question, I guess, and it can be a different answer for each one, but, like, what does it come back to? What is the problem with Wisconsin athletics, then, in terms of basketball and football?
Well, I don't want to say we have a problem because, again, we're talking about making the NCAA tournament and playing in bowl games. So I will look at it this way. I will say, why are we not as good as we once were while still being good enough to not be embarrassed for the most part? Which maybe that's not a great standard. In football, at times we were embarrassed this year. There are little steps that are happening. I saw a lot of people today congratulating the Badger football program for bringing Brady Ewing in, right, as the director of alumni relations or whatever it is, for ex-players. Is that just, by the way, I was curious, is that just for ex-players or alums in general? Like, should I expect a reach out from him?
Based on, no, I won't say that. No, I would not I would not expect a reach out from Brady.
All right. I would like one. I'd like that.
I could actually.
The reach out.
I should look here. Brady was one of the few Badgers that, when I covered a team, liked me, and so I definitely know Brady pretty well.
People
like me. I actually have his number. You want me to text him? If you've got the same number,
no, don't text him about me.
Yeah, see if he'll talk to you.
Congratulating him from about you, not about me. About me.
Okay, all right.
Trying to get you a guest for the jump around.
He is a guest on the jump around.
Relations just means giving money.
Yes, and he is a guest on the jump around, Molly. Thank you. Next Thursday, he'll be joining the jump around.
Cool.
Ronnie Yauk on it. He was just immediately got Brady Ewing for us.
Good job,
Molly. You had a Badger question.
Oh,
what would you like me to do with that,
I have
Jim?
another...
You're just telling me that Riley books Brady? Cool.
He wanted you to throw flowers at Riley's feet, actually.
At Riley's feet. We're on a little bit of a delay. I was waiting for Molly to jump in.
No. Don't try to blame the delay here, my friend. Also, I do have another question, though, not necessarily about the Badgers, but we talked about this earlier this week, I think it was. Do you think the NIL is going to ruin the magic of March? Or has it already?
I'm not a big Cinderella guy in general. So, like, I like the fact that we have the mega powers kind of, going here. But it's weird. The ratings are up for the NCAA tournament. I just feel like there's something missing, and I can't put my finger on what it is, because I can't say it's a Cinderella because I don't love the Cinderellas. Mm-hmm. I think the Cinderellas are fun Thursday and Friday, but then of the first week, but then past that, it's like, all right, it's probably dating back to my time in the state of Florida and going to the Final Four in 2006 and watching an unbelievable Florida Gators team, and then you get to the Final Four and they're playing George Mason, and it's like, oh my God. It's like an NBA team versus a high school team. It was awful to watch. They pummeled them, and I'm like, this is ridiculous. This is not what the Final Four is supposed to be like. I don't know that it's going to ruin it, but I think a lot of people are right when they say you're not going to have the Cinderella, because if you have a player or players that are capable of leading a Cinderella run, more likely than not, they would have already been recruited away from that school to another school and gotten that huge bag to play for a bigger school.
Evan, I wanted to ask you this because we're going to throw this out as a Siding Limited poll question next segment here, but the Milwaukee Brewers, Mark Antanasio has basically said we're here to provide summer entertainment. That's the move of the Milwaukee Brewers. That's how they want to operate. And honestly, they are the most honest organization in the state because they do that every year. They bring it every single year. It is an enjoyable summer. They are here for the vibes. The vibes are always good through the summer, and they do what they say they're going to do. We want to have an enjoyable summer and compete, and then we'll see what happens when the playoffs roll around. So we are going to ask our fans what would be a good slogan for, let's say, Badger football, Milwaukee Bucks basketball, or Packers football. Do you want to pick one and come up with a slogan on the fly that you could come up with for one of those programs there, similar to what the Brewers are, a truth in advertising type slogan for those teams?
Okay. Packers, always really good, but not necessarily good enough.
Yeah.
Tears.
Bucks, I feel like we're going to say, how about mutually loyal to a fault?
That's actual factual.
The Giannis stuff is so weird right now.
He's either going to get traded or he's going to get re-signed. What do you think, Evan?
Well, hold on a second. That's not true. And I'm glad Ramona had the second part of that quote in there, because I talked to her yesterday, and Ramona Shelburne, ESPN.com, and she said that she fought hard to make sure that second part of the quote was in there, because they could just not trade him and let him walk after next year in theory. Mm-hmm. Here's where, by the way, I know you asked about slogan, but I've been thinking about something. Here's where he's playing with fire. If he comes back and plays, God forbid gets hurt. Initially, I said the Bucks are definitely going to give him the contract extension even if he's hurt. Now, when he's going to the Players Association to release statements about the Bucks, God forbid he gets hurt. Is he getting the contract extension?
It's a great question. I think he still gets it, though.
I think he still probably does. But now the ball is back in the Bucks' court where they then have the power. You wanted to play. You, God forbid, get hurt. A team now is going to sign, a new team that has never had you in the building is going to sign you to a max deal after next season for $275. Sure about that?
But does he
care?
About
that?
Or does he just want to be out the door?
Yeah.
Like, genuinely?
No. Like, the best way for Giannis to guarantee he gets the contract extension, to guarantee, is by not playing another game this season. Then he's guaranteed to get it.
Mm-hmm.
Guaranteed to get it. And when I say mutually loyal maybe to a fault is the slogan, I think the Bucks have been amazingly loyal to Giannis, and I think Giannis has been amazingly loyal to the Bucks despite everything that's going on right now, back and forth. The slogans for Badger football, I don't know if I love any of my slogans so far, but I'm giving you them. Let's see, Badger basketball.
Okay.
Always good, playing different styles, even if you don't realize they're playing different styles. Because everyone still thinks they play the same way that Coach Bennett coached, and I love Coach Bennett, but they don't, and they don't even play the exact same way that Bo coached, right? They play guards way. So, but they're always good.
Here's my slogan, because I'm a jerk. Good when nobody's watching. Because the majority of fans tune in at the end of March or middle of March.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Jim, we're kind of saying the same thing, though.
Yeah, we are, yeah.
Because when no one's watching, it's like you don't realize, they're not like a 45-42 team? I didn't know that.
Yes, it sneaks up on people. Yep.
Badger football slogan. Jeez.
Cautionary tale of why, to your point, Grey Guard
don't
is
get
great.
Your hopes up.
Keep Grey Guard around forever because look what happened with Badger football.
We can win a title by not winning the title. Now, that's a bad slogan because I have to explain that. That's actually a terrible one.
Honestly, their slogan currently kind of works of close the gap. like we just want to be better.
Well, let me try to explain mine, which was awful. We tried when Coach Fickle got here to act like we were going to win a title, air raid offense, and it totally backfired, right? If we act like, this is a better one. The less we act like we're going to win a title, the better chance we have of doing so.
That's good. That one is good.
Meaning, go get the big, massive offensive lineman in the state, because title teams think about skill position guys, pass rushers, like those are the SEC guys they're going out and getting. We need guys that grew up on a farm in Wisconsin that are 6'5", 330 pounds, that play left tackle, left guard, center, right guard, and right tackle. That's what we need. The less we act like we're going to win a title, the more likely it is we have a chance to win one.
So don't get your hopes up.
I'm trying to be kind. I don't know what you want me to say, Molly.
I want you to be honest. No, I'm just relating yours to be what mine would be in my head. And I feel like we're on the same wavelength almost. Just don't get your hopes up, and then they won't let you down. Kind of my motto with all the teams in the state of Wisconsin.
What is going on, man? Oh, man, this has been, demoralizing in some ways.
No, not at all.
You're saying, okay, no, here's why it's been demoralizing. We're questioning my seemingly tame expectations for Badger football and basketball. We're leaning into celebrating the Brewers because of the fact that they're going to tell you in advance they're not going to win at all.
They just want you to have fun.
We're pointing out the disappointment that Packers fans have had over the course of time.
Mm-hmm.
And we're talking about the best way for Giannis and the Bucks to continue, and are they going to have him play or not play? Boy, oh boy, I'm exhausted.
I got a Badgers one for you. We know what it's supposed to look like. We just don't know how to get there.
Well, that is true. You happen to be right about that.
Did you just think of that on the spot, Jim?
No,
ChatGPT.
That wasn't you? Okay, there you go.
Yeah, ChatGPT. But I created my own GPT that helps me with my snarkiness. So, all right.
Jim just wants you to know that he uses his ChatGPT.
I didn't say it. I didn't say it. If I wanted to impress Evan, I would say I made that up on my own. Ryan brought it up.
Sure.
Yes.
Well, that's a good one. And by the way, Chris McIntosh, to his credit, he knows the way it's supposed to look because he was a part of it looking that way.
That's true. Maybe the Badgers could ChatGPT how to win in today's day and age of football.
Beep boop bop bop beep.
How to navigate NIL. No beep boop bop beep.
All right, we've brought Evan down enough. Evan, thank you for joining us.
Wait, can I just tell you one other thing?
Yeah.
I made the point on Wilkie and Tausch the other day that I want to make with you guys here.
Mm-hmm.
Barry Alvarez is the greatest coach Wisconsin has ever seen. I think there's a chance he'd be even better in the NIL era because of how good he is at, schmoozing.
Yes.
And how many people love him. And, if Barry Alvarez could walk around and raise funds for a program and then select where those funds go based on his unbelievable player evaluations, oh, my God.
So
I think he'd be even better.
I 100% agree, and I wish, like, the problem is, and I'm saying this, nobody else.
He would hate it.
Yes.
He would hate it, Jim, but
Yes.
he'd be better at it.
But he is so good at it in a room, so you'd need the physical and like presence of Barry and the charm of Barry. But otherwise, back to you could have the Badgers create a GPT of Barry Alvarez and just ask the question, what would Barry Alvarez do here? But the problem is, I don't know who could own a room like Barry with the Badgers.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Well, and I think that comes back to like the basketball program, why we give Greg Gard so much leeway, I think, and don't talk about him getting fired as much as we do Luke Fickell, is because he is a pillar in the community and he is going out and like being active in the transfer portal in a good way to bring in good players like in this NIL era, right?
Well, that's the thing. I'm saying nothing about Fickell. Leave him to the side. I'm just talking about Greg Gard. Everyone I talk to excuse me, tells me that I'm very choked up with this. Everyone I talk to tells me that Greg Gard does everything he possibly can do to win over every fan in the state of Wisconsin at all times, out and about, trying to make sure he has a relationship with average everyday fans, media members, high school coaches, parents, boosters, alumni, ex-players. He is doing everything he can, from what I've been told, to make sure that the NIL era fits his program. I mean, I could just tell you, I was there in September, and I've become friendly with somebody around the staff, and she's like, I'll take your family for a tour of the facility. I was like, oh my God, thank you so much. That's great. My kids are going to love it. She goes, all right, let's go to Coach's office. He's not there. I said, I'm not walking in Coach's office if he's not there. That's not right. She goes, no. He wants everyone to come through here that we bring through. He goes, she's like, if he trusts us to bring someone through, he wants them in his office to see every part of the program. So I'm sitting there with my wife and kids in his office, but he wasn't even there.
Wow.
And like to me, it's like, all right, you get the sales aspect of this.
Yeah, he does. And I'm a Greg Gard fan. I mean that, like, Greg Gard is the best thing that can happen to Badger basketball because I don't think there's nobody is going to pull him away from Wisconsin. He knows how to win here. He wants to win here. He cares about winning here, and he puts in all the work to win here. So the Wisconsin, like the perfect coach for Badger basketball is Greg Gard, and the Badgers need to keep him. And Badger fans just have to, and my whole point was Badger fans just have to accept this is where we're at. The program state is not a Greg Gard problem. I would say it is a athletic department problem, not being able to figure out how to raise the money needed to compete at the level that Greg Gard could get this program to.
Yeah, Greg Gard should not go anywhere, and anyone saying that, unless I'll be really real here. All right, this is probably bad. I'll probably get in trouble with the Badger basketball program for saying this. Don't put this out there, prime time. I'm telling you in advance. So here we go. Unless you're going to be the one to pay for Tony Bennett, don't even suggest Greg Gard going anywhere.
I like it. That's the Badger basketball program. Racket. Evan, thank you.
Thanks, guys.
That's Evan Cohen. Molly, tell us about Madison College.
Oh, I would love to tell you about Madison College. You guys know that I had the best experience there, and you can start your next chapter there as well. So whether you're looking to level up your career, learn a new skill, or transfer to a four-year university like I did, Madison College has flexible programs that fit your life. With hands-on training and affordable tuition, you can get where you want to go faster and much cheaper. Explore your future today at madisoncollege.edu. This is Jim, Matt, and Molly.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly.
I think I've listened and watched this show long enough to know that Molly's mind is just always in the gutter. It doesn't matter what said.
Oh, mine!
Yeah, Molly.
Jim says something, and Molly's eyebrows just go up. She's looking for a giggle.
Yeah. I'm a bottomless. You're not wrong.
Presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube. Rah. Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin present your Badger Minute. Here's Pablo Iglesias.
This Badger Minute brought to you by Starion Bank, with 3 Madison area locations in Middleton, Sun Prairie, and Monona. Starion Bank is here investing in your community. Start your experience at starionbank.com. Member FDIC. ESPN Radio's Evan Cohen offering a fresh lens on Badger basketball. The UW alum on Wilde and Tausch tying the program's ceiling to a familiar standard.
I don't think it's fair for us to sit here and say we should win the national championship every year because Kaminsky and Decker all were inches away. That's the abnormality. The normality for us should be January 1st or beyond bowl, second weekend college basketball NCAA tournament on the men's side.
Order today and get 0% interest until 2032 at Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Upgrade now, pay no interest until 2032. Visit PellaWI.com.
Here's the thing. Buying jewelry should feel good. Not rushed, not pressured, and definitely not final if it's not right. That's why at Condon Jewelers you can exchange your purchase so you actually end up with what you really want. And when it comes to value, Condon Jewelers offers some of the best prices in the area without sacrificing quality, service, or trust. So whether you're celebrating a big moment or just treating yourself, you can shop confidently knowing they've got your back. Condon Jewelers, the jeweler on the east side, the jeweler on your side.
It's March, so it's time to score big with slam dunk deals at Metro Ford of Madison. Drive home the Powerhouse 2026 Ford F-150 with special financing. Get 4.9% APR for 60 months. That's just $18.83 for $1,000 finance. Plus, customers who purchase a new vehicle will receive a $500 gas card on us. Don't miss your shot. These offers end March 31st, 2026. Head to Metro Ford on the east side of Madison or visit metrofordofmadison.com.
Make your fitness goals last with Johnson Fitness and Wellness, the largest specialty fitness retailer in the country with 2 locations right here in Madison. At Johnson Fitness and Wellness, you'll find top-rated treadmills, strength equipment, ellipticals, bikes, and more, all guided by certified fitness experts who match the right equipment to your goals, space, and budget. And with white glove delivery and installation, plus flexible financing options, you can build your home gym with confidence. Visit one of their stores today or online at johnsonfitness.com.
Madison, it's time to finish strong. April 2nd is the final Love Madison home match of the season. One last night of elite professional volleyball. One last chance to feel the speed, the power, and the electricity inside the arena. No more second chances. It's front row or FOMO. Your choice. Be there for the intensity, the energy, and the final point at home this year. Get your tickets now at lovemad.com/tickets. That's lovemad.com/tickets.
Step into nostalgia with the Miller High Life Dive Bars of the Month. Listen to Jim, Matt, and Molly every Thursday to find out where you can enjoy the best High Life specials in Madison. Plus, to celebrate our love for dive bars, we'll be giving away a case of Miller High Life to one lucky fan every Thursday. Live the high life with Jim, Matt, and Molly and enjoy the champagne of beer in its natural environment. Like the Shack Bar and Grill, the Bristled Boar, Baldwin Street Grill, Rips Bar, and Mount Vernon Tap.
Hey, this is Jonathan Blackwell of Wisconsin Badgers basketball. You're listening to 100.5 ESPN WTLX Monona, Madison, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
Broadcasting live from the Everlight Solar Studio, this is your Metro Kia of Madison Sports Center.
Good afternoon, Madison. I'm Ryan Wollersheim, and this is your Sports Center update brought to you by ESPN Madison's opening day watch party on YouTube. While the Brewers-White Sox opening day games are on 100.5 ESPN, watch the game and share a second screen experience with some of your favorite ESPN Madison personalities. I'll be there. The opening day watch party Thursday during Brewers-White Sox on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. Then today, reaction continues after another disappointing March for Badgers basketball. Greg Gard's program fell in the first round of the NCAA tournament versus High Point last week. That marked their third time losing to a 12 seed in the last 7 years. Badgers great Frank Kaminsky joined KBN today on the Yuengling Legends line. Here's what he had to say against fans that are saying Greg Gard isn't the right head coach for the Badgers basketball team anymore.
I'm not willing to just throw away something very good that has the opportunity to get better to try to make some sort of sexy hire to swing big. Because what if you miss? What if you miss big time? Then you're set back even further. NIL donors and boosters, the money doesn't come the same way as it does because they're not willing to back something that's not. It just, you can see the snowball of problems going from there. So I'll ride or die with Greg Gard at the helm, and
Metro Kia of Madison, Madison's trusted Kia dealer. Stop into Metro Kia on the east side of Madison or metrokiaofmadison.com.
Everybody's ego takes a shot on this show.
You gotta keep your chill with Jim, Matt, and Molly.
I am savage.
So you're not special.
Jim, if we want to play this game, we can play this game.
And I'm just like, oh my God, this guy's going to swing on Jim. He's a complicated fellow.
People like me.
I don't think so.
This is Jim, Matt, and Molly on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
We're learning a lot about each other.
We got Homer, Matt Hamilton.
Yeah.
We have
Pessimist Molly.
No. Realist.
and then contrarian Jim Rutledge here. So Keith's like, all right, this is like, hi everyone, this is Jim and Molly from Jim, Matt, and Molly. Well, sometimes Matt. And I said, that's actually the new name of our show. It's Jim and Molly, sometimes Matt Hamilton.
So, unfortunately, Matt still has to work.
That'd be a really long logo name for what it's worth.
Broadcasting live from the Everlight Solar Studio in downtown Madison, alongside Molly Brown, here's Jim Rutledge.
It is Jim, Matt, and Molly. We are presented by Coors Light. At the Mountain Blue, you know what to do.
And that's Crush, a Coors Light.
I'm Jim Rutledge. I have the power in the Everlight Solar Studio. Molly Brown is in Milwaukee. You can see us on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream and stream us on the ESPN Wisconsin app. And we teased it a little bit with Evan Cohen. I'll be honest, he didn't do great with the slogans.
Okay, we also threw it on him.
No, that's fair.
Give him a break.
I am, because I'm more just surprised because he's usually really good at just pulling that stuff out. So I did put this a little bit into ChatGPT. Now, ChatGPT came in, I was telling Primetime in the break here, it came in too positive initially, Molly. Like, I was like, all right, what are we talking about here? Like, one of them was like, the Bucks, the championship window is now. I literally was like, what are you talking about? You need to be meaner about this. And so, and it still gave me some ones that were close, and then I kind of fine-tuned them. So these are like 70% ChatGPT and 30% me. But I want fans to chime in as well on the Carbos Talk and text line. List is more, 844-770-3776. List is more. The side of them in a poll question is going to come around this, Molly, is like, what should the slogan be for every team in Wisconsin that we care about? And this is off the idea that Mark Antanasio has basically branded the Brewers, or their slogan or their motto seems to be provide a summer of entertainment.
I wouldn't say he tried to brand them. It was a quote that he made last offseason.
But he did brand them. He did try to, but he did brand them.
That is a synonymous phrase with Brewers baseball now because of what he said.
Yes, so summer of entertainment. But to me,
summer of fun, not entertainment. Just summer of fun.
Summer of fun and entertainment. I looked up the quote. But
Don't you like fun better?
Yes, it's easier.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll go summer of fun. All right.
Because at the end of the day, that's what I think of when I think of Brewers baseball.
And
just fun.
To me, it's
not always entertaining, I'll be honest.
Okay.
But fun.
Summer
Isn't
of fun.
that baseball in general?
I was
like,
waiting for Molly to say this.
I don't say that to be a jerk. I'm literally saying, like, baseball is not fun until it actually starts to mean something. And it doesn't mean something for 85% of the season because the season is so damn long that, like, the only reason we all are excited for tomorrow, opening day, is because that means that summer's right around the corner. That means that we're going to be able to bust out our shorts and, like, go for walks and be out in nature because it's going to be summer. Like, that is, we are not excited for baseball. We're excited for summer.
Jim can rock his full Banana Republic wardrobe.
Didn't know where you were going with that. I didn't know if you were going to say banana. You thought it too, Jim. I thought you were going to say banana hammock or something. I was like, whoa.
Come on. We talked about it literally 1 hour ago, how Jim bought a bunch of Banana Republic
but I was
shorts
also just
Florida.
saying, literally, why I stuttered during my last little thingy that I just said is because I said bust out of her shorts, and I was like, wait, that's not what I meant.
Come on. Molly, you try to act like your mind is not in the gutter on this show. When
No,
it
I don't. I do not try to pretend to be so. No.
Yeah,
she's really just debating.
I'm just saying that everybody else's mind is in the gutter, too. Where Brandon in Tulsa, in our clip that we have of him, is him saying that it's me. I'm the problem. Now, granted, I understand I am the problem. I can recognize that. But also, y'all are the problem, too.
I would say one other person on the show today might be part of the problem, but I think it's
You just said.
Come on.
You almost just said banana hammock.
You're the one who. Okay, you read all the way into that. You didn't have to do that. I didn't do that. I did not invite us into the gutter. You took us there.
We live in the
stay
gutter.
here.
We live in the gutter.
And
that's Molly's point.
That's fair.
She might be the queen of the gutter, but we all live in the gutter.
She's the gutter queen.
Whoa, okay, let's not do that. All right, so
I don't know what that means.
She's like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
I don't know what it means either, but it can't be good.
It sounded wrong.
It definitely on this show it sounded wrong. All right.
Okay, well, to Molly, it sounded like anything else we say on the show.
So Jim, Matt, and Molly's slogan is "We live in the gutter."
That's
all
actually pretty good. Not gonna lie.
DJ Jazzy Jeff chimes in on a slogan for Badger football. Badger football 2026. We promise we'll try to win. Which is basically what it is. Close the gap is their actual slogan. Mark in Janesville chimes in. Wisconsin-based teams, we are either the best of the bad teams or the worst of the good ones. That's a good slogan for the state of Wisconsin sports.
Yep.
And so back to some suggestions I have, and you can continue to chime in if you want. Give me a slogan for Wisconsin teams in general or a specific Wisconsin team based off the truth in advertising of the Milwaukee Brewers. A summer of fun. That's what Mark Antanasio accidentally said, but it's truthful. Hey, the Brewers provide, it provides a summer of fun. That's what the Brewers do. I think that's their team mindset. But you know what? I don't think anyone's mad at it. Like, everyone's just in on it. And I kind of get it, the economics of baseball. It's like, all right, we're not going to win a World Series. We can't afford it. And we're too far away to really think we can afford it. So we're just here for the vibes. Let's just have a summer of fun. And I dig it. So I want to have a little bit more truth in advertising from the other teams. So here's what we have. And I shared this one before with Evan, but maybe we could tighten this up because I do want to get it as a poll question. So that's where you guys can help me. We know, this is for Badger football, we know what it's supposed to look like. We just don't know how to do it.
Could I say fake it till you make it? That's what I think of when I think of Badgers football.
Hey, that's actually not bad.
Yeah, I like that.
That really feels like exactly what they do half the time.
All right.
They feel like they know what it's supposed to look like, but they have no idea what it means.
Should be fake
to
it,
get
but can't make it. But I like it.
That might be it. Fake it, but can't make it. That's what it is right there. That's the perfect encapsulation of what they are. Because honestly, it feels like Luke Fickell coming from Ohio State, not coming from Ohio State, he's at Cincinnati, but he has the Ohio State roots. We all talked about when he came over, he was from the Big Ten.
Notre Dame, dodged the bullet not hiring him.
Exactly. Cincinnati, he took him to the college football playoff. It seemed like the slam dunk hire of all slam dunk hires. Like he was the guy who could elevate Wisconsin to that next rung. And it looked like he was going to take us there, but then we realized it was all... It's felt super hollow since he's gotten here. Nothing has felt real or authentic about the program or when Luke Fickell's been the head coach.
So I like it. Fake it, but can't make it. Yeah. For the Milwaukee Bucks, I think this one's simple. The window is closed.
Yeah.
I feel like there could be something just a bit sassier.
Yeah, that might be too nice.
So, and that's fair, because here's where it came from. The Bucks from ChatGPT said championship expectations pending. Nope. We have Giannis. The rest is under review. Nope. The window is open. Nope. Title window, complicated execution. Those were the ones that came up, and I went with the window's closed. But we can do something different.
We got to brainstorm better there.
I would
There's
say
something a lot meaner that we can
honestly, something like you only want...
Roadkill?
That's okay.
I think there's something with like being bossed around by like your player. Like I don't, not in that wording, but like something there.
There's something there for sure.
You were saying you only won one with one of the best players in basketball.
Whatever Giannis says.
I was going to play off of
69. I like that number.
Whatever Giannis says goes.
Sorry, excuse me. I accidentally hit the wrong hot button.
Yeah, right. Hot button. Whoa, hey.
Hot button.
Who's in the gutter?
Hot button phrase.
What's like desperate, like something with desperate, because it's like you think about the coaching changes, right? You think about the coaching changes. You think about like all the stuff with Adrian Griffin, then going to Doc Rivers. That feels like, oh my God, we're desperate as hell right now. You think about getting Dame Lillard, and then you think about how they moved off of Dame Lillard. Like everything has just been desperate.
It's a little bit of the phrasing, don't confuse effort with results. Like the Bucks try a lot of things, but they accomplish bupkis.
What I was going to say is that they only won.
Grasping at straws.
If their window was 6 years, they only won once. They won once in 6. And the 6 year window.
We gotta win 1 in 6.
We gotta win 1 in 6. That's really what it feels like. Since 2020, 2019, that's like when I would say their window opened.
Okay.
For Bucks basketball, like 2019 was when they went to the Eastern Conference Finals.
What is it?
We're going to win 1 in 6 instead of we're going to win in 6?
Yeah, it's fair.
All right.
I mean, it's pretty much looking back at what they were, but I mean, it's pretty much close. I mean, it was closed coming into this year, let's be honest. This year was not part of their window anyway. So, yeah, their 6-year window was 2019 through 2025. They won once, and honestly, I'd say I'm okay with that, but
I
it's
think
still
ideally if you can fit the
acknowledging
years in there, I think it'll work well. I don't know if you can, but like put the years in parentheses. We're going to win 1 in 6 and then put the...
I got 25 characters.
I don't know what you can fit. Maybe you can try to... Maybe take out the word. Just go going to win 1 in 6.
We'll figure it out.
And then, because I've been trying to pare these down because I was trying to fit them on social media. The other one here we have for the Packers. And here's what I have, and this is too long. Honor the past while making excuses for the present.
Yeah, I like where you're going there.
Maybe something like Remember When?
Remember when?
A song? Or you just
song?
make one yourself?
Life was and so was I. It's Alan Jackson.
All right. Wait, kicked off of YouTube. Molly sounds too much like Alan Jackson.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Cut the applause.
Isn't he
I
the
know
one
you
that
guys.
sings Settled for
Yeah, we went down yonder on the Chattahoochee. It gets hotter than a hoochie.
Can you say hoochie coochie on there? Yeah, we did. So
I think we're fine. Big Papa tell me if I should have
I don't know
dumped
what
that.
it is, to be honest. That's why it's like I like to know what I'm saying.
I got to stop calling my daughter. Never mind.
Yeah, I would definitely stop doing that. I would say we should start to try to think of some other ones for the Green Bay Packers.
Okay, I like where you're going, though, because it's got to be something about, like, we had 30 years of great quarterback play, and we only got 2, but yet... And we think that we're still there. I know this is way too many characters, Ryan. We think we're still there, but we're just going to make excuses why we only get to the first round of the playoffs.
Could I say, like, used to be Titletown? Like that.
How about, but it's more of QB Town. We've said that before. Like it's not Titletown anymore. It's QB Town.
Would you say it's QB Town right now?
That's fair.
I also don't think anybody perceives it as QB. Like,
what about Remember When? Or something along those lines?
How many times are you going to suggest Remember When?
What do you think about Remember When?
Remember when? You sound like you're my toddler.
Yeah,
remember when, Mom?
Sound like that
Mom?
Chris Farley skit.
Yeah, you're literally
That's what I
Matt.
was trying to
Hey,
do.
remember when? Oh, you were?
That's because the Chris Farley, remember when remember you guys were good? Remember that? What do you think guys think about Remember When? What do you guys think about
Remember when you won
I think there's
Super
something
Bowls?
with like playoffs are fine. Playoffs are the standard. I don't know. There's something there.
Division Titletown, but can't even say that because they're not winning division
they haven't won the
titles.
division.
Because they used to, we own the North.
Yeah.
But like they don't own the North anymore.
Nope, they don't.
We sold them.
Oh, here we go. Mitch and Stoughton chimes in with the Goody Fly effect.
What?
Oh, like the butterfly
Yeah.
effect?
Yeah, but what does that mean?
I'm not
I
totally
don't know, I just like
sure,
it.
but it's a good phrase, but it needs more elaboration.
I
Mitch.
don't. Mitch and Stoughton also said John Horse Secret Window. That sounds wrong.
Secret Window?
Sounds like a movie.
Yeah.
Right.
Isn't that a movie, Secret Window?
And then
I think it is.
Mitch and Stoughton also chimes in with get docked this year, but I'm sorry. Doc is not the problem. Just a little real talk to the Milwaukee Bucks fans out there.
Yeah, but they can't blame Giannis.
Right. Yeah. Blame Horst. Blame everyone.
Blame Giannis.
Yes,
Literally
yes,
blame
yes.
Giannis.
True. Because if he just would have manned up and been like, maybe that should be the slogan for the Bucks. Blame Giannis.
Genuinely, it should.
Phil and Madison chimes in, Bupkis or Buckus, like Bucks. Buckus. B-U-C-K.
I feel like there's too much Chicago Bears.
Oh,
Possible.
Buckus?
Yeah, that's what I thought of. That's what I thought you were saying.
I did too.
That's why I spelled it.
Yeah.
Buck-is.
That one.
Like.
Yeah.
The Packers one is hard.
Packers one is tough. Yeah, it's tougher than I was expecting.
We all know what we want to say. I just don't know a good way of saying it.
So what do we have right now? We have fake it but can't make it for Badgers football. Only won 1 in 6 parentheses years for Bucks basketball. What else is there? I mean, we have Badgers basketball. Are we throwing them on here? Do we decide one?
Unless we want to not do Badger, because we only have a few spots.
I feel like Badger basketball doesn't deserve it. shouldn't be in this conversation. We should be talking about teams that are a
Well,
little
I
more
thought we'd just
underachieving.
put the Brewers in there because theirs is the real one.
Yes.
And then go
gives
with
some context, yeah.
Yes. So.
And then Packers, I guess we just still need to determine it. We'll figure it out maybe in the break. But
yeah, let's fine-tune that on the other side. We're not doing – do I get the callers now?
Yes, we got to do minute to win it. So, Molly, you do
Yeah,
have to
we
get out of
do.
here.
Adios.
All right.
Molly's excited for
Well,
once to
because
do minute to
apparently
win
that
it.
studio's 10,000 degrees.
That's
she's probably
true,
just trying
yeah.
to go cool off or
Yeah,
something.
she's trying to just stay alive. Good luck. Good
All
luck
right.
out there, Molly.
Let's get to – what do we do? What's category?
All right, so we have Brewers baseball on the air tomorrow for opening day. We're right here on
do.
100.5 ESPN. Make sure to tune in. Also, make sure to tune in to our Brewers Watch Along on the ESPN Madison YouTube page. First pitch is at 1:10 p.m. But we don't have an opening day lineup for the Brewers because they won't actually release that till tomorrow morning. But they had their final spring training game on Tuesday, and that spring training lineup is very close to what I think that their opening day lineup will be. So it is their lineup from the final spring training game, which was yesterday, which for all intents and purposes is going to be their opening day lineup.
Why don't we call it, so Molly doesn't get really upset, projected opening day lineup?
Likely opening day lineup. Let's call it that.
Well,
Based
Ryan,
off of yesterday's
you are projecting it as
based off of yesterday's lineup from their final spring training game. Sure.
Does she have to do this in order?
No,
Okay,
no. God, no. That would be tough even for me. That would be crazy.
I don't know where you're going here. So.
No, it's just the 9 players, just the 9 names. How many can she get? Over, under?
Well, we could go with maybe the lineup might throw her. So maybe we just go with the 9 starters for the Brewers. 9 opening day starters.
Oh, you're saying just how we phrase it for her?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just so like I don't want to get caught up because you hear lineup, it might just be like, oh God, I have to put them in order, and so
we can explain. We'll make sure to explain it. So
okay.
we'll get
However
to the
we're going
semantics.
to do it. Good God, let me just give me 1 second here.
Yeah,
so,
over under. Yeah, 9 names on this lineup, this starting team.
I think 4.5 because just like I just think and I can. Name,
I think that's good.
I can name like 5, and then I have to kind of.
There's not a ton of new names, especially in this lineup.
So let me just ask you: is Jet starting at third base, or who's at or is that?
Oh, Jet, who they traded for from the who they traded from the Mets? No, he will not be in the starting lineup.
Who's their third baseman?
It would be David Hamilton in this lineup, who they traded for in the with the Red Sox trade. He's a veteran, so
I don't know who in the hell.
He's not.
Is.
Okay, how many baseball players do you know from any other team? Let's be honest.
No, true. But goodness gracious,
she's not going to get that one.
I didn't know that guy. I mean, I should have known the trade came. When did this trade happen?
He came back in the Caleb Durbin trade.
Really?
Yes.
I thought that was with the Red Sox. You said Reds. Sorry.
Oh, I guess
that's why I was like, when did they make a trade with the Reds?
Red Sox.
Caleb Durbin is crushing it with the Red Sox. I saw.
In spring training?
The Athletics said that like one of the surprise...
When are we going to get to break to get to the callers, Jim? Molly's going to be wondering where we are.
Oh, fine. Before we do that, though, I do want to tell everyone about J&K Security Solutions. J&K Security Solutions, they're locally owned, they're veteran-owned, they are family-owned, and they can protect your home or business from anywhere in the world. So, all right, the over-under is 4.5. What callers are we doing?
They're projected to get about 84 wins this year, so we'll go caller 4 and 8.
Okay.
So we're going to flip it around, but we're going to use the digits. Caller 4, caller 8.
844-770-3776. Caller number 4, caller number 8. 844-770-3776. Caller number 4, caller number 8. You're at least going to win a $25 gift card to North and South Sea from the Smokehouse. This is Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly.
I think I've listened and watched this show long enough to know that Molly's mind is just always in the gutter. It doesn't matter what.
Mine!
Yeah, Molly.
Jim says something, and Molly's eyebrows just go up. She's looking for a giggle.
Yeah. I'm a bottomless. You're not wrong.
Presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin App, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
It's bracket season, and Pizza Hut's got the watch party covered. Score a large 3-topping pizza for just $10. Try it on Pizza Hut's new hand-tossed crust. Crispy and golden on the outside, soft and fluffy on the inside, and finished with garlic parm seasoning for that classic pizzeria vibe. Or get the original pan, thin and crispy, or Chicago Tavern style. Big flavor, big savings. Just $10. Your bracket might not survive, but this deal will win it all. Order today at pizzahut.com or on the Pizza Hut app. Pizza Hut, no one out-pizzas the Hut.
For over a century, one family has helped generations move forward. Christofferson Moving and Storage. They've built a legacy of trust celebrating 120 years in 2026 with transparent, upfront pricing, highly trained professional crews, and flexible services designed around you. They protect your home and belongings with expert care and clear communication every step of the way. Let them handle the heavy lifting so you can focus on what's next. Christofferson Moving and Storage. Your best move since 1906. Get your complimentary quote at christoffersonmoving.com.
Condon Jewelers,
jeweler on the east side, the jeweler on your side. When you see Diamond Jim, you can count on him to be on your side. Selection beyond compare with on-site repair, so you can wear your jewelry with pride. Condon Jewelers, the jeweler on the east side, the jeweler on your side.
At J&K Security Solutions, protecting your home or business is more than just a priority. It's what we do. I'm President Jeffrey Beckman. Since 1987, J&K Security Solutions has been committed to providing Madison and southern Wisconsin with dependable security solutions. Whether it's security, fire, or the latest automation solutions, go to jksecurity.com to see how J&K can help keep your home or business secure. Get protected now at jksecurity.com.
I worried about choosing the right two-year college where credits would transfer to UW, but I figured out a great path. At Madison College, I'm in the STEM program. The classrooms are intimate, instructors are engaging, and best of all, I'll be able to transfer to UW debt-free. My advice to others, start your journey here. You won't regret it. There's more to your story at Madison College.
Visit madisoncollege.edu to get started.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End the friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
This is Coach Greg Gard. Strong teams succeed with the right partners. Bank CMG works closely with Wisconsin business owners, offering local insight, modern tools, and honest guidance you can trust. They take the time to understand your goals and help you build something sustainable. Whether you're managing cash flow, planning for growth, or navigating change, having the right banking partner matters. When your business matters, your bank should too. BankCMG.com.
Spring is here, and living with your old, drafty, foggy, dirty, hard-to-open, bad windows is no longer an option. You deserve better windows and doors. At Siding Unlimited, we install top-of-the-line wood, vinyl, and fiberglass windows with options to fit your style, color, and design choices. Built for energy efficiency, installed by our professional craftsmen at Siding Unlimited. Siding Unlimited. Experience, integrity, craftsmanship. Visit sidingunlimited.com today.
Wisconsin, let's keep this simple. If you've been patiently waiting for Yuengling to finally make its way here, thanks for hanging in there. If you believe a beer tastes even better after shoveling the driveway, mowing the lawn, or putting in an honest day's work, well, you're our kind of people. Wisconsin, it's finally here. Yuengling, oldest brewery in America, family owned and operated for 6 generations, and now officially in Wisconsin. Yuengling, the oldest brewery in America. DJ Yuengling & Son, Pottsville, PA. Enjoy responsibly.
UW Credit Union presents the Prep Mania Student Athlete of the Week, supporting local student athletes as they grow on the field, in the classroom, and in the community. UW Credit Union is here for every you. Learn more at uwcu.org. Here's Dennis Semra with the UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week.
Our ESPN Madison UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week, Annika Curran from Verona Area High School. Welcome.
Hello, thank you.
You're a swimmer. We're here at this gorgeous pool. You probably live here, right?
Yes,
basically.
Spend a lot of time here.
Freshman year, first time you got to go to state, what was that whole environment like?
It was crazy. Just the environment there, there's so many people. Like, I've been to Waukesha multiple times for club meets, and just high school state at Waukesha is something else. Like,
when you look back in your time at Verona, what do you think you remember the most about Verona Area High School?
I think just like the community that we have here and like on the team, we get super close with each other at the end of the season when it's like the last couple meets, just with the team, being at practice, like it's just so much fun.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light. Also brought to you by J&K Security Solutions, securing homes and businesses in the Madison area since 1987.
Turn my hat forward so when I talk about Wisconsin sports and I'm wearing a Chicago hat, I really can get people upset because people are worked up on Instagram and on Twitter over my comparison of Badger basketball and football being closer to a mid-major than a blue blood.
What?
So, we'll see. Molly Brown in Milwaukee. I'm Jim Rutledge in Everlight Solar Studio. Primetime Lorsheim across the grass. Across the glass from me. At least I said grass.
That could be something.
That could be a lot of things.
That would have been scandalous.
Awesome.
All right, let's play a minute to win it.
Will they beat the odds?
I say everything with pure confidence, whether I think I'm totally right or not.
Or crumble under pressure?
I legitimately know one of these. I legitimately have one.
This is the Minute to Win It.
So, Molly, while Matt Hamilton is not here to drag you down or lift you up today, it should be pretty obvious what today's category is going to be for Minute to Win It.
I actually didn't think about it.
You
know
didn't
what's
think
funny?
about it?
Can I tell you?
Yeah.
When Matt is here, what?
I'm sorry, I just opened up Twitter and I just got added to a list on Twitter. Pseudo-intellectuals and low IQ sports takes.
Is Jim doing his own show over here, Molly?
Yeah, he is. He would love to. No, the thing is when Matt's here, he calls me or texts me if we're not together. He calls me or texts me right away and is like, "What do you think the category is?" I can literally show you our text messages because he will screenshot and be like, "I think it's this." So like last week it was like
annoying.
Last week it was like something about March Madness, and it was like the last 10 obscure like teams to win in the NCAA tournament. What? And he will send me a list. Like, I'm not kidding.
And he's never been right.
No, he's terrible at guessing.
And like with me, I mean, maybe that's like the fun game that he plays. With me, I literally sit here and I forget that we're doing Minute to Win It after you guys say we're doing Minute to Win.
That's how it's supposed to be. Like, Matt takes everything so seriously.
Everything is like a life or death competition.
Can barely
Hence
remember.
Why you drank a bottle of hot sauce the other day.
Right.
For no reason.
I can barely remember. I think they got over last week.
Oh, God, I don't remember. Yeah, they did. They went over because, God, I can't remember
what it was. Tell you what the category was.
Who was you competing against? Because the only thing I'm trying to do is set the correct line. I just want to be able to guess right on what they're
I want
to
win too, and like I want to like do well because it's fun when you get things right. It sucks when you're like, oh man, I sound like a bonehead.
Last week you guys hit the over in the other teams in Wisconsin's region of the NCAA tournament, the West region. You were able to guess enough of them. I think the over-under was like 4.5.
Matt that did well on that, not me.
Yeah, Matt did do well on that one, but Molly, I think you'll do okay on this one. So tomorrow's opening day for the Brewers. Obviously, listen to the game right here on 1.5 ESPN. First pitch is at 1:10 p.m. Also, watch our ESPN Madison watch along on the ESPN Madison YouTube page. We'll be watching it. I'll be watching it in the Everlight Solar Studio. But we don't know for sure what the Brewers' starting lineup is going to be tomorrow. But we have a pretty good idea based on their lineup from yesterday's spring training finale. So, Molly, it was the lineup from yesterday's Brewers game, their final spring training game against the Reds. And Molly, like I just said, this is almost going to be identical to what their opening day in, day out lineup is.
Do you think
Molly,
that I paid attention to spring baseball?
No, you don't have to pay attention to spring baseball. How many players can you remember from last season is the question.
But they got rid of a lot of people.
Did they?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well,
you know what? Okay, I have one name in my head. I don't know if
we
started though.
We should start the timer now. Your timer starts now.
Pratt. Isn't that his name? I heard him catch the final out yesterday.
Okay, well,
Chris Pratt?
He might have finished the game, but he was not a starter. This is the starting lineup. These are the hitters. These are the position players.
Oh.
There's no pitchers.
Oh, I didn't know. William Contreras. Is he on the team?
William Contreras, yes. He is the catcher. He's hitting third.
Christian Yelich.
He is also on the team. He had cleanup yesterday.
That's the list.
Really?
Caleb Durbin is gone.
Durbinator's
gone.
We had a whole conversation while you were gone about the Durbinator, actually.
Oh, who do they have on their team?
It's my court fella. Who did she get?
Say that again?
Did she get anyone? My court fella.
Yelich and
Contreras and
what's
Yelich.
his face? Yeah.
What's his face?
Come on, Molly.
World Baseball Classic, Molly.
What?
World Baseball Classic.
Oh. What's that guy's name that did really well?
Two guys, actually.
He did really well.
Who's their 20-year-old phenom?
Churio.
Jackson Churio. There you go.
Oh my God, I'm sweating.
There's another one.
the other guy's name? I know he was talked about.
Rhymes with thrice.
His first name does, yes.
Bryce Terang.
Bryce Terang, yes. No, that was
Thank you.
not before the clock finished, and you wouldn't have mattered anyways because you just got 4 there with Bryce Terang. Over under.
You guys actually think I can name like 4.5 Brewers?
You don't remember
that hit
Andrew?
balls?
How much we talked about Andrew Vaughn last year? Sal
Vaughninator.
Come on, Joey Ortiz hitting below his like Mendoza line. His WAR was super low.
Ortiz.
We talked about these
Couldn't
guys.
even tell you what the guy looks like.
Well, I don't expect you to know what he looks like. You hear the games right here at 1.5 ESPN.
Okay, but here's the thing.
Names.
Here's the thing. Ask me the same question in a month. I dare you. I will know more answers because I genuinely do like listening to Brewers. Literally. I genuinely do like listening to Brewers baseball on 100.5 Sounds of Summer. Like,
yes.
I truly do enjoy it. I've got a long ride home every single day. I will be listening. I will learn this team. I will become more interested. But right now, I don't give a bleep. I'm sorry.
So, Molly,
but also, I thought the starting lineup literally meant the 9 people that are playing in the field or however many people play in a baseball field.
That's what you just listed, yeah.
But she
No,
said
no,
you said the
no,
pitchers.
I said
yes.
the Miz.
And
Like
Miz is the opening day
I
starter,
literally
right?
meant.
He
Yes,
is the
I thought
opening
you
day
meant
starter.
pitcher, first base, second base, third base, shortstop, outfield.
Your starting
Like,
lineup
I
or your
thought you meant the
starting
whole thing.
hitters.
So she was pretty close because
She
even
was
if
pretty
we
close.
didn't count Bryce because it was late, we counted the Miz. You still ended up at 4. I had 4.5.
Okay, we don't have to be nice to me. We don't have to be nice to me. If that
I'm
was
trying
the
to be.
case, I would probably be like naming less people. If I'm being honest.
So
Continue.
I said it at. In my head, I'm like, I can name 5 instantly, and that's why I was like,
Who are the 5 you can name instantly?
well, just Bryce Terang. You just did them all. I can't do this
Well,
honestly.
who's the 5th? You did
Who's the fifth?
You give me a
Yeah.
score. Bryce
So
Terang,
you go
Jackson
Andrew
Chourio.
Vaughn, Terang, and then you could go obviously Ortiz at shortstop. The outfield you go Sal Frelick, and then you're gonna go.
I forgot about Selfridge. Is he?
And then
Yeah,
you're
he
going to
is.
go with
No?
He's on the
Yelich
team,
and
yes.
Jackson Chourio. That's kind of their outfield. I know there's another outfielder. I'm going to forget his name. And then catcher is William Contreras.
Jake Bowers was playing left field yesterday. He's a platoon guy. He'll play all over the field.
Wasn't there another guy like a?
Garrett Mitchell's the guy
That's
who's
the
been
guy I'm thinking
injured
of.
for the
Yes.
past, he was injured all of last season. He did not do well in spring training. I don't think he's going to be on the opening day lineup, but
Okay.
he will break through. He will
Honestly,
be playing for the Brewers significant this season.
Christian Yelich was a shot in the dark for me because I was like,
What?
Is his back okay? Like, I don't know. Dude's always hurt.
All right, I guess that's fair. That's
He's like 65 in baseball years. I guess
Last
not.
year was one of his healthiest seasons, and he had some
Yeah.
pop back for once, but his average still isn't great, but he has probably the most pop of anyone in the lineup.
So
Most
tell me,
reliable.
who's Pratt? There is
Pratt
a
is
Pratt.
no one.
There's a
Nobody.
Pratt.
Maybe
Okay.
that
There's
is-
a Pratt on
He
the team.
might be like a deep minor leaguer
Look
who
it up.
saw action in the 9th inning yesterday.
He had apparently a diving catch or something. I literally turned
It was
it
the
on
final out,
when I got in the
yes.
car. Yes,
He's
and
the
I
final-
heard it.
Yes, he's a deep outfielder for the Brewers. Like, not deep like he plays deep in the outfield. Like, he is like probably a AAA, like, at best player
Okay,
for them.
look it up and find out who it is in the break, please.
Don't even know his first name. Jim, you
Hey,
doing the research?
Well, I look up Chris Pratt, who played Scott
Chris
Hatteberg
Pratt.
in the movie Moneyball, which
That's-
I'm assuming that's from how he's going with that.
No, I've never seen Moneyball, you guys.
What?
Yes,
You
I've
love
never seen it.
baseball
Yeah.
and math.
Yes. Come on.
But I
Beep,
know
boop,
you
bop,
do
beep.
love Thanasis
Oh, I do
and
love
Thanalysis Live.
Yes, Thanalysis Live last year was incredible, so I highly recommend that you go this year, which is this Friday on the 27th. And guess what? You buy one, we'll buy the other. Thanalysis Live is one of the biggest nights in Wisconsin sports, and we don't want anyone to miss out. You buy one ticket, and ESPN Wisconsin is going to buy the other. Be there for the one night that will have everyone talking. Like I said, this Friday, March 27th at the Riverside Theater, Thanalysis Live is a completely unpredictable show with Thanasis Antetokounmpo and surprise guests. Were you there when Stephen A. Smith joined or when Bobby Portis brought down the house? Where were you sitting when Giannis walked on stage? Thanalysis Live is can't miss. TALiveshow.com is where you get your tickets, and you can enter the code ESPNWIBOGO at checkout. That's ESPNWIBOGO when you check out. ESPNWIBOGO. The stars will be out. Woo! And show you. Buy one, get one for Thanalysis Live on March 27th at the Riverside Theater. TALiveshow.com. Woo! This is Jim at Molly.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly, featuring 2026 curling national champion Matt Hamilton on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
Experience, knowledge, results. That's what really matters when you need help after a serious truck accident. You'll need a lawyer experienced in fighting and winning for people just like you. Gruber Law Offices has the resources, strong track record of success, and a team of experienced lawyers to take care of your needs. We've successfully helped people injured in big truck accidents for more than 35 years. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Goodman's Jewelers is flooded with joy and ready to welcome everyone back. After being closed 8 weeks, join their grand reopening on Friday, March 27th from 10 to 5 and Saturday, March 28th from 10 to 4. Enjoy special H2O savings and take part in a silent auction during this 2-day celebration. A portion of all sales and silent auction funds will support Gio's Garden, helping local children with disabilities and their families. Head on over to 220 State Street and help Goodman's Jewelers make a difference.
Make your fitness goals last with Johnson Fitness and Wellness, the largest specialty fitness retailer in the country with 2 locations right here in Madison. At Johnson Fitness and Wellness, you'll find top-rated treadmills, strength equipment, ellipticals, bikes, and more, all guided by certified fitness experts who match the right equipment to your goals, space, and budget. And with white glove delivery and installation, plus flexible financing options, you can build your home gym with confidence. Visit one of their stores today or online at johnsonfitness.com.
Looking to buy your next home or ready to sell and move on to bigger and better things? What's up, Madison? It's Stacy from Bruner Realty. Spring into action this season and let's get housed. Nobody knows what the future holds. The longer you wait to find your next home, the better chance you'll be paying more for it than you would be today. Don't miss out on what could be the best opportunity to find your dream home. Contact our team at BrunerRealtyInc.com to get started. That's BrunerRealtyInc.com. Let's get housed.
To those who've ever dreamt of their perfect event, those dreams are worthy and they are possible. Hi, it's Jeffrey from Celebrations Entertainment. With hard work, passion, and great music, we will make your event dreams a reality. Every event is a labor of love, with one-on-one planning, customization, and flawless execution. Bringing your event to life is what we do. For a fun, memorable event, visit celebrationsentertainment.com. That's celebrationsentertainment.com.
Hey, it's Molly Brown. And let's be honest, between work, kids, and everything else life throws at me, I'm always looking for a little extra energy. That's why I love Zoa Energy. It's made with natural ingredients, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, so I get that boost I need without the crash or jitters. Plus, there are tons of great flavors. It's vegan, gluten-free, and even low in sugar, so it fits right into my busy, health-conscious routine. So grab a Zoa Energy, fuel your body, focus your mind, and take on your day like a champ. Here's the thing, buying jewelry should feel good, not rushed, not pressured, and definitely not final if it's not right. That's why at Condon Jewelers you can exchange your purchase so you actually end up with what you really want. And when it comes to value, Condon Jewelers offers some of the best prices in the area without sacrificing quality, service, or trust. So whether you're celebrating a big moment or just treating yourself, you can shop confidently knowing they've got your back. Condon Jewelers, the jeweler on the east side, the jeweler on your side.
Imagine the peace of mind knowing your home or business is safe 24/7. I'm Jeffrey Beckman, president of J&K Security Solutions, and we provide security you can trust. Serving Madison and southern Wisconsin, J&K Security Solutions offers state-of-the-art home and business security systems tailored to your needs. From video surveillance to home and business automation, to find out how J&K Security can help secure what matters most in your life, visit jksecurity.com.
Running a business means wearing multiple hats. So if you're like me, you probably started out using your personal phone, taking client calls and texts nonstop. As my business grew, I needed something smarter. That's when I switched to Quo, the #1 business phone system. Quo works right on your phone or computer. No carrying 2 phones, no clunky landline, just one easy app you can try for free. Your team can share one number and handle calls and texts together like a shared inbox. Any teammate can jump into the conversation so customers get faster responses. And Quo's AI assistant summarizes your calls and responds to customers 24/7, so you never miss a lead or opportunity. All this starts at just $15 a month. That's basically 2 coffees. You can even keep your current business phone number. Find out why 90,000 businesses trust Quo. No missed calls, no missed customers. Try Quo for free at quo.com/sports. That's quo.com/sports to try Quo free. QUO.com/SPORTS.
Madison, the countdown is on. Only a few home matches remain for Love Madison this season. March brings special theme nights, multiple matches in 1 week, and some of the biggest moments of the year. Now's the time. Experience pro volleyball right here in Madison. Don't miss your chance to feel the speed, the power, and the electricity inside the arena. It's front row or FOMO. Get your tickets today at lovemadison.com/tickets. That's lovemadison.com/tickets.
Ben Brust here, and let's cut the crap. I've been sold the lie with sportswear too. You pay a fortune for big name gear, a fancy logo, and a slogan, and it still stinks. Then I found Iron Jock, and now it's all I wear. It's built on science. Their silver ion technology is woven right into the fabric. It kills 99.9% of odor-causing bacteria, and it never washes out, ever. Get yours today at ironjock.com. That's ironjoc.com.
Welcome back to Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN. Also brought to you by J&K Security Solutions.
Go be a winner. Go to Ho-Chunk Gaming Madison. That's where winners go. Millions of dollars are won every single weekend at Ho-Chunk Gaming Madison. So go be a winner and go to Ho-Chunk Gaming Madison. We got to throw some stones here. Is that what we're doing, Ryan?
That we are, Jim.
All right, let's throw the stones.
1, 2, 3, up.
Some takes are cooler than others.
You know this kid is as cool as the other side of the pillow.
Some opinions are just cooler than the rest.
Now what's cooler than being cool? Ice cold.
And if you keep it chill, then it's a cold take.
Chill out. I'm chill. I'm chill as a cucumber, man. I'm always the coldest.
This is Throwing Stones, presented by Metro Kia of Madison, Madison's chillest Kia dealership.
And I have I guess I'm throwing a stone. I have a topic here, and I would love Molly's thoughts on this, because I think with younger kids, you can even do this more. So, speaking of more, DJ Moore was obviously traded by the Bears a couple weeks ago, and I immediately went to the site Fanatics, which is where I got this hat for like a discounted price, because apparently nobody likes the Bulls, and this hat is just awesome. So anyways, I went there to see if I could buy a discounted DJ Moore jersey because he was traded. Now, I didn't find that. I did find a discounted Kobe White jersey for my brother, who sometimes listens. Hopefully he's not this time around. But I bought like a Bulls jersey for him, and I got it for $40, normally like $120-something. So I was like, he loves Kobe White. Totally going to get it. I don't care if he's not on the Bulls anymore. He's kind of that fan favorite if you don't know who he is. He's kind of not quite to the level of Bobby Portis, but he's kind of like their Bobby Portis. Just a guy who's been there for a while. People loved him. Great personality, and he was on the team for like 8 years. So it got me thinking of the question of like, because I've done this for Rosie. I bought a Derrick Rose jersey T-shirt that said Rose on the back. For Nola, I bought an Aaron Nola jersey T-shirt for a guy pitches for the Phillies, I think, or maybe the Nash. I can't remember what team, but I bought a jersey that says Nola on the back, and I've bought that before. There's another one Rosie has that says Rose from Derrick Rose on there. So I bought some discounted jerseys of players no longer on the team, whether it matched my girl's last name or someone that, you know, my girls might like. Oh, they both have Justin Fields jerseys as well. So I've done that plenty, especially since my girls just want to support the team, but they don't really care that much about who the players are, and they like Justin as well, and they're not going to care if it's Justin Fields or Caleb Williams. But Molly, is that something that you've considered? Is that something you would do? Is it only current players for you?
No, for me, I don't care. I'm trying to think. The only jersey, so I bought my kid a Micah Parsons jersey because I love Micah Parsons. When he came to the Packers, I did not buy a Cowboys jersey. I'm trying to think. He has a Victor Wembanyama jersey. I didn't buy that. But no, we were, before the show, we were thinking of different comps, right? Like if there was an Aaron Jones jersey, I'd probably buy my kid one of those because I love Aaron Jones. Even if he's a Minnesota Viking, I don't care. Mm-hmm. But it's interesting because like my husband is totally opposite, right? Like he's a Minnesota Vikings fan, Bucks fan, like any of those, right? So for him, if you are no longer on his team, he doesn't care about you.
Wow,
like even if it's Justin Jefferson, right? Like for me, love Justin Jefferson. For him, Justin Jefferson, he loves him because he's a Minnesota Viking. But if he goes anywhere else, dead to him. He hates him. If Giannis, right? Yeah. He's been a big proponent of Giannis. He loves Giannis. If when Giannis goes to another team, he's out. Like he's not going to buy a Giannis jersey for I don't know who, the Suns or wherever he ends up going, the Miami Heat. He's not going to do that. But I will say, he bought a jersey, or he was a huge LeBron fan until he went to the Lakers. So like everywhere that LeBron went, he bought like a T-shirt or a jersey that was a LeBron jersey. Yeah. But like as soon as he went to the Lakers, out on him. But like for me, I don't care. I'm also not a big jersey buyer. Like I mean, jerseys are made for men, if we're being honest. So I'm not a big jersey fan. But no, I don't care if it's discount. Like, I'm good. As long as there's a player I like. Like, I'm not going to go buy a discount Aaron Rodgers jersey. I have a couple of Rodgers jerseys, but, like, those were gifted to me. But if, like, the Packers Pro Shop had Rodgers jerseys for, like, $40, I'm not going to go, like, buy one. It would have to be a player that, like, I really actually liked.
So, like, I would love to be able to find, like, a Melvin Gordon Chargers jersey.
Ooh.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Melvin Gordon Ravens jersey would be sick.
Oh, yeah, that would be a good one, too.
Melvin Gordon Chiefs?
Chiefs would be fun.
Chiefs would be cool. Ravens would look so cool.
I think Chargers is cool.
Chargers is cool.
I'll be honest, I'm definitely going to try to lean on and some of our connections with the Chiefs to see if I can get some Justin Fields stuff. Because
that's right.
He's on the Chiefs. So for me, I don't know if I'll say I'd grow out of it because I don't want to be insulted. I just meant that, like, at some point, like, I'm not rooting for Justin Fields to be success. Like, I don't want him to, like, I'm not rooting against him or for him. I just like, hey, it was awesome when Justin Fields was on the Bears, and that was fun.
Remember when you did that thing?
Yeah, but why would you get a Chiefs jersey?
I wouldn't buy it. It would be more of like because.
So you're saying got one fully for free?
Yeah. If I got it for free and like autographed because I like him.
How much would you spend on that if you got it at a discounted rate? What's the most you'd be willing to spend?
Probably the $40.
$40?
Yeah,
that's totally fair.
Yeah.
I would buy like a Drew.
And I would get it for my girls because they like the Chiefs.
I would buy like a Drew Holiday Bucks jersey if it was like $60. Like an actual
That's
authentic
a lot of money
jersey.
for a Drew Holiday Bucks jersey. I don't know about
Drew
that.
Holiday.
He kind of crosses that line to be almost iconic. Like I would definitely do it. So that's why I would pay 60.
Value,
of like
I think the value.
Aaron Jones is closer to that too. Where like he's a pretty
I'm not
big
paying
guy.
$60 for an Aaron Jones jersey. I'll tell you that much.
Really? Do you know how much like a normal NFL jersey is?
Hence why I don't buy them.
Well,
It's
fair.
ridiculous.
It's a good deal. Honestly.
And they're not even like the stitched jerseys that are like
they've really
super
lowered
nice.
in
They're like
quality.
printed.
Yeah, well, that's a
so
tough
like
thing
the
about
biggest
a lot of
thing that
nowadays.
I regret besides not going to Chalmers Jewelers. Anytime I need anything, you're going to regret it if you don't. So go to Chalmers Jewelers if you need custom jewelry, if you want to treat yourself, all those great things. But otherwise, in Madison and in Middleton. But every once in a while, I think back and be like, man, I remember when I was a kid, I had a Deion Sanders Cowboys jersey. I really wish I had that. You know, like that kind of stuff. Like I think back and I was like, I still kind of want to get just for the lulz. But everyone else agrees with me. I'd love to find an old Jay Cutler Bears jersey or a Dolphins jersey, Jay Cutler.
Dolphins for sure.
And I almost bought a Mike Vanderjet jersey autographed up north just because it was a Colts one.
Up north, Derry.
Up there in the north. I don't know why it was personalized autographed to him. All right, this has been Jim, Matt, and Molly. We'll be back at it tomorrow.